track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
It is Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr and Sweet Tea Travis Rogers. Here we go, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. It is on for your Thursday, January 29th, 2026. Here we go. The No Stress Sports Talk Express.
Welcome home, King. Glad you're back home. Now take this ass whipping with you back to L.A.
Well, I threw that one in there for Travis because I know Travis would like that one. We'll react to Lakers Cavs last night. Not good. Not good. Unless you like Bronny James highlights. Hit the...
All right, here we go. Lonzo's got it. Bronny steals it. Here's Bronny on a breakaway. Here we go. Slam dunk. And the crowd comes to its feet.
And his daddy's going, that's my boy.
So on a night where almost nothing goes right for the Lakers, Bronny gets a moment to enjoy in his hometown.
We'll react on that. Plus, yesterday the guys had the day off because we had early Lakers game. And tomorrow I think we have an early Lakers game. So you're getting a little of the afternoon show. Is DeMarco still sad? Has Chris Shula been fired yet? All of those questions and so much more, including producer Laura, Young D, producer DeAndre, my guy Reese, and the social team in the back, and so much more. Let's do it. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show here Thursday afternoon right now.
Yeah, it was a butt kicking.
Yes,
it was a butt kicking. It'll do it.
Do me a favor.
Okay.
Stick that on Aaron behind you there. That's another banner. That's for TV. That's the NFC Championship banner I had to wear. So we got is that divisional on his head? Yep. That's from Philadelphia. Let's throw the championship on the left arm. That's good. We're getting there. But
he was itching to get back on the field, by the way.
You heard that, right?
I heard that, yeah.
Okay, so I saw Aaron before the game, and I told you he looked like Bruce Wayne. Like he looks like $1 million. Long trench coat, sunglasses. His wife Erica was there. I mean, just a gorgeous. I call them my jet couple of the millennia. They just look great together. And he was moving around. And I was asking him about Jared Verse and what are you going to do with him in the offseason? We have to teach him some other moves because he's got power rush, all this type of stuff. And then he starts doing moves on me. Right, put your hands up. Let me show you what I'm going to teach him.
Thank you.
I want to know. I do. I want to learn. I'm like, dude.
Do him over on someone else.
You're doing this too quick with great technique, bro. You still got this in you. And then he just smiled and walked off like he always does. But anyway, so you saw it last night. My God, did the Lakers look bad. And it always happens like this. It really does. They build your hope. They start winning, and then stuff like this happens. So I'm trying not to, live and die on one loss because it is just one loss. It was a 30-point loss. It was an absolute butt kicking where it looked like they just quit.
I think they did. I don't think it looked like that, or I shouldn't say I don't think it looked like that because I think that's what happened. I think they packed it in early. I think they were getting run out of the building, and they decided, the live to fight another day, so to speak, I guess. I don't think that my hopes were dashed because they weren't up to begin with, that this is who they are. They showed it again.
Well, I didn't think you were going to be a 30-point dog to Cleveland. I didn't think Cleveland was that good.
No, you never expect to lose by 30, but they're the Lakers. Cleveland's all right.
But not 30 points better than the Lakers, especially when Luka's healthy.
It's an outlier, but it's also not a surprise that when they lose big.
Well, do you think it had anything to do with the tribute, LeBron, all this type of stuff, going back to Cleveland?
Maybe a little.
Some emotional.
LeBron certainly did not have a very good game.
No, he was bad last night. Yeah. But it showed up. I mean, the video, he's crying, his post-game. Even the Cavaliers post-game, where one guy says it's his house now, it's not LeBron's house.
Donovan Mitchell's house.
Donovan Mitchell's house.
Jalen Tyson.
And that's probably true, but you didn't have to say that there unless you were feeling some type of way. I think it all kind of came together on one night for him.
I think it was an emotional night for him. I think it's really fascinating, his response to that video. I'm deeply, deeply interested in all of it. That they did it isn't a huge surprise. I mean, because of where he's from and what he's done.
He's been there 8 times as a Laker.
No, I understand
I think they've done this before.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
But this is not that. That's why it's interesting to me. This was not just the prodigal son returning home. This could be the last time, or at least they were hedging their bets that it could be the last time. Because to your point, he's been through there a lot. They don't do that every time. this was a one-off.
I don't know, but it seemed like from the post-game questions, he's seen a tribute video before there.
Sure.
So why did this one hit you a little harder?
Well, that's what's interesting.
Yeah.
That is what I think is really fascinating, because he clearly, and look, I think I've made it pretty clear that I find LeBron to be ambivalent. I am ambivalent towards a lot of the stuff that he does. Some of it I love. I like when he speaks his mind on issues. I find that very
theatrical.
interesting. I think there's a lot of it, though, that is performative. And but I don't think this was. I think this was real. I really thought he was very emotional last night, and I'm fascinated by it.
Well, when they do this, like in football, sports, wherever, when somebody has a record and they stop the game for a half second, I mean, that does two things. One, it honors the guy.
Sure.
Two, it pisses off the other people, especially if it's in our house. So I do wonder. I mean, did Cleveland play better than you thought?
I wouldn't necessarily. I mean, Cleveland was missing
because the Lakers played poorly. Did the Cleveland play above their heads to beat them by 30?
I don't think so, because Cleveland came out there and they were not shooting the ball well
until they were.
Lakers had a 10-point lead at one point.
But what the Lakers really lost in the margins is that the 50-50 balls, like diving up forward for loose balls, the second chance opportunities. They got out-hustled. It's not like Cleveland went out there and shot this. They're shooting the ball really, really well. No, they lost in the way that just shows like they have the flaws in that Lakers team. Losing ways like that, as far as not getting to the loose balls, letting Jared Allen, a guy like that, getting second chance opportunities.
They got a million offensive
rebounds. You're going to lose games like that.
Do me a favor, from 1 to 10, hold up a score for Bronny's dunk.
You know what? For his,
a 5, okay.
Right. For his size,
it was okay.
For his size, though, it looks good, because
you think so?
He can get up there.
It looked kind of awkward. Everything he does to me looks awkward. Like he's surprised it actually went in.
I think he was just surprised to be in the game.
That's what I mean. Like he's surprised that it's working. I don't know.
He's surprised to get a steal too and break like that.
He was pretty good last night. He did all right. Yeah, he held his own.
Why are they cheering for him there?
He's from there.
Hey, that's it. He's okay.
He spent a lot of time in that building.
As a kid. He grew up there, now he's playing there.
Yeah, like he was a little boy when he was there, and now he's a man. And it's like you see a boy grow into a man, and you get to see a lot of that. And this is a moment, and that it was in Cleveland that they got killed the way that they did. Yeah. He got to play. I guess if there's any silver lining to get demolished like that, it's that you get to the end of your bench. Unfortunately, that's where he is at this point in his career. And you got to see it, and they appreciated it.
It's the best of all possible worlds for the Cavaliers. You honored LeBron, you cheered Bronny, and you stomped him by 30 points.
They smoked him.
There's nothing else you can do about that. I just did wonder, like, it's something Sedano said, or maybe Ireland said it, like Bronny gets the biggest cheers on the road because of the kids. And that's maybe what it was, the kids cheering on one of their own that was there. But it did make me it reminded me of college. You've seen this when the last person on the bench gets in, the whole place goes nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And when they hit a shot, it goes even crazier.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought I'd see that for the Lakers, though. I think it's
an incredibly unique set of circumstances that it is LeBron James's son.
Yeah.
That if this were just, and the last guy on the bench, to your point, there's always a little bit of affection for the guy that, like when I was a kid in the Lakers, it was Chuck Nevitt. It was Mike Smrek. It was these guys that never played. That all of a sudden they come and you're like, oh, Mike Smrek got a bucket. This is awesome, because he never, ever played.
Yeah.
So when those guys got a chance to get in there, it was fun. And then add on the fact that it's a James.
Right.
You know, oh, but by the way, the craziest thing about all of this last night, I know a lot of people have mentioned this, but Gloria James got to see her son and her grandson play in a basketball game at the same time. Grandson. That's bananas.
From a parent standpoint, love it.
Yeah.
I really do. I absolutely love it. From a fan, hate it.
Well, he's only playing if it's either going really well or really badly. That's
whatsoever. But that's kind of half the story, I guess. The other part of the story, or the story, is LeBron and his quotes. It seems like he's like he said, they asked him, why did this one hit you a little bit more or harder than the last time they did this? And he said, I'm kind of more in the present than I've been in recent history. Right.
Super interesting.
Well, it's not your team. It's Luka's team. You don't know what's going to happen next year. So I guess he's starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. This could really be it.
It could be a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And I think that all options on the table are real options at this point. There's the option of he comes back. There's the option of he retires. There's the option he goes somewhere else. And I'm not quite sure of those three options which is the most likely at this point. I don't even think if he knows. And you know what I mean? Like, maybe in his deep, you know that thing
or
where
he
do,
can't control it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, we've all done that thing, and we can come back and do this in a second. But that thing where don't think, just answer. That's usually where your heart lies. And maybe he doesn't even know that. Maybe he thinks, you know, on any given night, man, I've had it. I don't want to do this anymore. Any given night, he's like, man, I want to stay in L.A. I want to do a Laker. Maybe it's like, hey, want one more shot over here or over there. I don't know. I think it's fascinating because for the first time in ever, he doesn't get to make the decision by himself. The league will make some of these decisions. The Lakers will make some of these decisions, and that's all Brandon.
Yeah, Father Time. He says he's fighting. He's putting up a good fight against Father Time.
He sure has.
Father Time is undefeated. You gave it a good run, but it's out of your control at this point. But to me, one thing was clear last night, and it's not them getting blown out. There's only one place for him to go after what I saw last night. There's only one spot he could go after what I saw, and I'll tell you where that is next. DeMarco and Travis, afternoon, ESPN LA.
My pals at Rotolo Chevrolet just do it over and over and over again. We were talking about, you know, going on fighting Father Time. Well, Father Time is getting its you-know-what kick by Rotolo Chevrolet because they win Dealer of the Year after year after year, 14 years in a row because they have an incredible selection, they have incredible pricing, and customer service that is second to none. That's what they do better than everybody else. I've talked to Mike Capozio for years now, met Michael, his son, known Michael for years, Armando Rojo, the general manager. They are committed to making sure that you know every part of the sales process, and that is an incredibly unique thing when it comes to buying that Chevy car or truck that Rotolo just nails time after time after time. So if you're thinking Silverado, if you're thinking Blazer, if you're thinking Tahoe, you're thinking one of those things, Rotolo Chevrolet is the place you got to be. ROTOLO, RotoloChevy.com if you're not in and around the Fontana area. But if you are, right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit, you cannot miss it. And make sure they know that Travis sent you in to Rotolo Chevrolet.
Emergency break. I see people from Mercado back there.
Sold.
I think they're bringing in food.
Even better.
I'm
Mercado
excited.
Gonzalez Market. And David from Tacos. Los Guichos? Edie. Is it Edie or Eddie?
Edie from Mercado
Edie, are they coming in?
Market. Yes,
oh,
she's
let's
coming
go to break.
Right now.
Let's go to break right now.
All right, guys, before we go to break, it's Kings Game Day. Pre-game coverage started already, leading you right into coverage started at 3:30, so it's going, and leading you right up to the face-off at 4 as the Kings take on the Sabres. After the game, keep it here for Lakers King with Sam Batesh, your spot to react and break it all down. Catch every moment. Just tap Kings play-by-play tile on the all-new ESPN LA app, home of the LA Kings.
All gas, all Lakers.
The Grammy road trip keeps rolling, and now it hits the nation's capital tomorrow in D.C.
And now a steal by Jackson Hayes, and now he's got to run out. Slam dunk, he did a gypsy do between his legs.
LeBron, Luka, and the purple and gold battle the Washington Wizards at Capital One Arena. Coverage begins tomorrow at 2:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Get ready, SoCal. Hard Rock Casino to Home is kicking off the new year in high gear. Unity by Hard Rock members can earn entries all January long for the $500,000 Drive the Dream Corvette giveaway just by using their card. Join us every Thursday in January for your chance to win big, including $30,000 in free play each week. Start the year with more excitement and more ways to win. Details at casino.hardrock.com/to-home. Hard Rock Casino to Home. This is how SoCal plays.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
I haven't had a blueberry pancake in a while, but they're pretty delicious.
I haven't had a pancake in like 10 years.
Yeah, I don't mind a blueberry pancake. I could be in for something like that.
Too sweet. I don't need that.
I saw somebody recently have a blueberry pizza, and I was like, nah, I don't think I want that.
What? Blueberries are very good for you, though. If you eat more blueberry, you'll get rid of all that visceral fat you got.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
For 100 days, I'm going to cross the 7 continents because the answers to everything important are out there at the edges of our world. I'm stepping into the unknown. Where are we going? To see our planet as it's never been seen before. From pole to pole.
Pole to Pole with Will Smith from National Geographic. Now streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Show me the way.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Yo, this is Jerry Garcia. It's your boy Concrete. And you're listening live to the 710 ESPN Radio, the best show, 3 to 6, DeMarco and Travis live.
Let's go. More DeMarco and Travis right now.
9 feet tall. He might beat me over the head. I love talking sports with Trav, DeAndre, Laura. It's not work. It's fun, right?
You're not going to get much out of me this segment, so go ahead.
But every now and then, it just goes up a notch. So we have Edie from Mercado Gonzalez Market, and we have David from Tacos Los Guichos. And they have handed me a plate of just pure joy. It is mango ceviche.
I've had that many, many times.
Well, that looks lovely.
It is so good.
It's too good.
I know.
I don't know what else. Yeah.
What you have on your plate right there is Susan's favorite. I was telling Edie a second ago.
No, this is my favorite.
No,
yeah.
That Susan, we were talking about where we were going to go to dinner last night, and I literally gave her this one, DeMarco. Like, kind of just shrugged my shoulders, like, you know where I want to go? She goes, we can't go back to Northgate Mercado again.
For this,
we can't go. Like, we have to go to a new place. Like, you go there all the time. I'm like, right, I want to go get there. She loves the ceviche. I love just about everything that's in there, but I had forgotten that you guys were coming today, so it's a win-win for me because we got it right here. Thank
what do you got over there?
I have chicharron taco here that is unbelievably good.
Who? Did you say who?
DeAndre,
it's DeAndre.
And it is just, I got guacamole. I haven't even opened my little foil here. What do we got?
What we got there?
That should be the Al Pastor burrito.
Al Pastor burrito.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm
Come
so
on.
excited to try food.
Let's see what's in the other one.
Or you should be in this room. Yeah.
I'm going to go get
You should
some
come
while
on
you
in
guys-
here.
And carne asada.
Edie, David, thank you for coming in. Thank you, guys. You have taken us away from the Lakers for a while, and I can't thank you enough. And the food is tremendous. Yeah, absolutely great. Who comes up? Who makes this? Like, who did you get this from? I need this recipe, or I need to eat this every day of my life.
You need to come to the Mercado every day. That's what you need to do.
Every day.
Yes.
You've been telling me that for a while. You've taken everybody in this room but me. I'm jealous.
Or me.
It's right by my house. I'm there all the time.
Then you say, DeMarco, come with me.
you
I
are
didn't know.
Open invitation. We'll sit out on the patio, which is beautiful. There are TVs. There's a bar right on the inside. There's the tacos that are right there. The carnitas are right when you come through the front door to the right there.
Okay.
You can. The ceviche is through the front door a little bit to the left. Like I'm
the
in
map,
there
man. Yeah.
all the time. I love it.
I'm going to need a bed because I'm going to eat myself into a coma. Yes.
It's great.
How are you, Dave?
I'm pretty good, man. How about you?
Good. I'm glad you told me what guichos mean. Now, explain that again.
Yeah, so pretty much at least in La Ciudad, Mexico, if your name is Jose Luis, your nickname is just automatically Huicho.
How does that work? That's just how it works?
It's just one of the laws, man. Like it's
I guess so. Okay. Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, your name is Huicho now. Yes, you're Jose
There
Luis.
was a boxer named Jose Luis Gonzalez. He's like 6'6". I mean, you're sure he's not gonna knock my head off if I call him Guicho?
I can't promise you anything, man.
See? Come on, I'm blaming it on you. I'll put you in front of me. Yes, sir.
The novela. He doesn't have headphones, so he's not going to hear
Oh,
me.
you don't have headphones. Where's your headphones?
No, I was instructed to.
It's the hair. You don't want to mess up your hair.
Would you if you had that guy's hair?
I don't want to say it, but I'm glad you said it.
Yeah, look at you.
Look, I got to deal with this. Nobody cares. If I had that going on, I'd never put a thing on my head.
This would have been. I see you brought us the catering menu as well, and I'm going to do this for a party, but it does make me sad.
Okay.
Because if the Rams had won, we would have had some sort of party.
Okay, so let me tell you the process of ordering Pronto Catering. So what you want to do is pick your day, your time, and anything as you know, Travis, anything in the puesto, the 20 different puestos right there, you can order anything. So you can order a cake, carnitas, guacamole,
tacos from Taco Los Huichos.
Tacos from Taco Los Huichos and stuff. My team will gather it all, put in refrigerator ovens, and then when you come, we'll take it out to your car. Easy peasy.
Can I do it within the next 2 weeks for a big game?
Up to 3 weeks, 24-hour minimum advance.
Okay, because there's a lot of parties. Well, I guess not many.
Super Bowl, the biggest party.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of parties coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that works for me.
Yes.
I have a question for Edie.
Yes.
When I saw Tacos Los Huichos, the first thing I thought of was El Premio Mayor, Do you remember the novela Huicho Dominguez?
Yes.
That's why I was like,
Dominguez?
yes.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't have headphones. So I was like, you're not going to understand me. But that's the first thing that came to my mind was that novela.
Yeah, it's funny when he mentioned Huicho Gonzalez, Huicho Dominguez automatically, like, it just popped
in
my
your head.
You'd be surprised how many people have told us, like, you know Huicho Dominguez? And I didn't know who he was prior. And so I had to ask somebody, like, who's Huicho Dominguez? And
The novela.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get that a lot.
And see, for me, it's Edith Gonzalez, the actriz. She recently died.
Yes.
Yeah, so I always get that reference.
Whoever made this guacamole needs a promotion today. Like right now. Like today, this person needs to be promoted to guacamole.
Anyways,
unbelievable. Man,
at Mercado Gonzalez.
What about the person that brought it?
Yes.
You are already at the top of the list in my book, so you deserve one as well.
At Mercado Gonzalez, experience more than food. Experience culture. The authentic, is it artisanal? Yeah. Crafts, murals, entertainment. Is it nice looking in there too?
It's beautiful.
You haven't taken me to this, Travis. I hate you for this right now. This is so good. Explain to me, like, what does that mean to, I guess, share the culture with the rest of the world, like me and Travis, people that aren't familiar with it?
It feels good, man. I mean, it's especially when they taste the food. When, for example, when they taste the tacos, we pride ourselves in authenticity. Mm-hmm. So when people do taste the authenticity, it's a good feeling. So yeah, this tastes a lot different than the tacos out there. The ceviche here tastes a lot different from out there. And it's like, yeah, because all of us pride ourselves in the authenticity. So make sure to keep it authentic, but to keep it just as delicious.
See,
as well.
I didn't know until I started this show there was a thing called white people tacos. See, you don't bring that up.
Yeah.
I thought those were just plain old tacos, but that's not tacos. Tacos are different.
This is a taco.
That is a taco.
This is the correct version of a taco.
Hey, but we offer the white people tacos too. You know?
They're there too.
Good old sour cream cheese and some tomatoes on there.
That's just a taco to me. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So what we call it is the AMFE, which is Authentic Mexican Food Experience.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you have at Northgate Mercado. You have the AMFE, Authentic Mexican Food Experience there.
Well, there's some spice in there.
Hands down.
It's great. And after you eat this delicious food, which I've tried to do,
yeah.
I haven't quite got it the way that you guys can do it, but I try to recreate it because there's that incredible grocery store. You can go and buy all the ingredients and all this stuff and try to do it. And I'll show you some pictures when we're done here. I've gotten my game pretty good, but I still got a way to go on this.
What is this?
Agua fresca.
Oh, my God.
Sandia watermelon. Ooh. Last time I brought pineapple, but this time I brought watermelon.
DeAndre,
I'm sorry.
what have I been doing in my life?
I need some of that one right there.
No, you can't have this.
Come on, man.
Nope. See, let me drink it now. You can have it. Oh my God,
I feel left out, D. Do you feel left out a little
bit?
bit?
I do, yes.
The door's up. Well, Manny's blocking the door.
We're gonna go
right where you are. Don't let him in.
Yes.
We're going to go grab some in the kitchen while we go to break.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming in. So cool. Always happy to see you, even if you don't have food. But if you have food, that's good too. Yes.
Just remember Pronto Catering.
Yes.
At Northgate.
And I can make an order for a big game party right now.
Yes, you can.
Done. Okay. You just saved
soon.
the day.
And we deliver within 10 to 12 miles. Just saying.
Uh-oh.
All right, we have the Pechanga pick of the week coming up next. Thank you, Edie and David, for coming in.
Thank you, guys.
So get ready. Are we calling it or just our picks?
No, call her.
Yeah. Where's the number? 213. She didn't put it on there. Hold on one second. She was looking at my ceviche.
Yes, I did. 213-799-0139.
One more time.
213-799-0139. Be caller number 7.
DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
And you know we are LA's mega sports station. You spend every day with us on 7:10 a.m., the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. But quite often you see us on the streets. The ESPN LA street team rolling up across the Southland and pulling up at the hottest events. Baby, let's cruise. You know who takes care of our rides? Our friends at George Chevrolet. The GM, John Good, his fantastic team. Find out more at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. Our ESPN LA street team, driven by our friends at George Chevrolet. George Chevy, off the 91 freeway in the city of Bellflower. Thanks to George Chevy for making our ESPN LA street team absolutely beautiful, man.
Frequent headaches can be a sign your prescription has changed. An eye exam can help rule out vision-related strain. This National Eye Care Month tip is sponsored by VisionWorks. See the difference.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. Our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Our steamed vegetables and signature salads are made fresh for you. Our sauces are more flavorful for you, from sweet and spicy to fiery hot. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
You know, I minored in interpretive dance.
At Bowling Green?
At Bowling Green.
Did you really?
No. Was there some part of you that
here's
believed
the thing.
that? Wait a minute. Was there some part of you that believed that?
Here's why.
Okay.
As John Ireland would say, and here's why.
Yeah.
You were a pop culture major.
Pop culture major.
When you
with
were
a minor in interpretive dance.
I was going to say, when you are a pop culture major, similar to how I was a theater major for a little while, when you choose that type of, some would say, useless major, at that point, the minor is just gravy. Like, you might as well do interpretive dance as your minor.
I don't even think I had a minor. I had a major. I don't think I had a minor. Bowling Green, by the way, has a college of pop culture.
Mason and Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
This is going to be fun. I like this.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
Isn't it cool?
It's so good.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Hey. Why are you laughing?
Back to the guys.
How can you root for a player named Sinner?
You talking tennis, DeMarco?
Yes, in tennis. Yeah, I'm thinking of the Pechanga pick of the week. What else is there? What's out there? There's tennis. There's some golf.
There is golf.
The Lakers.
The Lakers.
We can't pick football already.
Not yet.
Not yet, but we're coming up. All right, we got the Pechanga pick of the week, 213-799-0139, 213-799-0139. And we will give us your Pechanga pick of the week, and we will vote on it. Be quick, because DeAndre's got something he wants to bring up. Fire in the belly. I like that. You know what? What the heck? A lot of people, I mean, it's hard for me to root for a guy named Sinner, but I guess that would be my pick of the week. There's Alcaraz, there's Sinner, and I meant DJ, Novak. Djokovic. I get him mixed up with the guy in Denver.
Yeah, he's the Joker.
The Joker.
Yeah,
yes.
The other Joker.
Yes. Do you like him?
I'm not.
There was something, I don't know what it was.
He's I don't dislike him.
He's kind of the villain to me, though.
Why? How come?
I don't know. He seems like the villain. There's always a tennis villain. You know, everybody loved Federer.
Everybody did like Federer.
You didn't like Yvonne Lendl? You just didn't know why?
No,
you just
but that's when we had the Cold War.
Right.
That's why you couldn't like Lendl back in the 80s because of the Cold War.
It might be something. Maybe it's just the DJ. That's how you spell his name. But
Novak Djokovic.
Djokovic, yeah. Yes. I'll pick Sinner just for the name. That's my pick of the week. He's going to win the Australian Open.
There you go.
You have one?
I do have one. My pick of the week is the PGA Tour is at Torrey Pines, and here's why that matters if you are somebody that is a golf fan. Brooks Koepka is playing for the first time in a long time in a PGA Tour event. He was one of the LIV guys that left, took a bunch of money from the LIV.
Oh, he's coming back.
And they cracked the door open for a very select group of people, and Koepka's the first guy to walk through it. So,
can he play both, or just
no?
So he's back here, and that's it.
That's it. And he's got to follow some stipulations and stuff. But Brooks Koepka is a 5-time major champion Brooks Koepka is fun to watch. He burns really hot. He's intense. He's an incredibly exciting player. And getting him back, and especially kind of quasi-local down in San Diego, is a really big deal. Golf is better when all the best players are in one spot, and we're getting closer to having.
You're a fan of golf, so how would you treat him if you were there at the tournament? Would you boo him? Would you?
No, I don't boo much. No, I look. I'm a Brooks Koepka fan. I was bummed when he left. I was bummed when most of those guys left because
but you can understand, right? It's money, I guess.
It's a certain type of money.
I got you. I got you.
It's But yes, the numbers are staggering. Look, I'm happy he's back. We'll put it that way. I'm happy that one of the world's best players, one of the guys with the most majors among active guys, is playing with the best players in the world. I'm excited to see it, and watching Tori on TV is always awesome.
That's always awesome.
Yeah.
I got to admit, I'm this whole you and Sua thing is getting on me a little bit.
How come?
I don't know.
He texted me again this morning. By the way, I get up at 7, right?
Yep.
So I do all the stuff. You brush your teeth, you do all that kind of stuff, right? And then I check my phone. I already have a video from Sua who's on the first tee on a golf course. It's 7:15 in the morning, and he already has balls in the air.
He's going hardcore
Dude,
golf.
He is as invested in golf as anybody I've ever met.
I like it.
And the part that stinks, DeMarco, he's better than me. I don't like that.
Well, if you could go all in and play every day,
I hear what you're saying, and you're not wrong. But I like just being better anyway.
True.
But
you got to practice. Obviously, he's practicing.
He's beaten me soundly both times we've played, and I don't like that.
My father-in-law told me the best golfers are unemployed.
Well, there's an old line like you never gamble with a guy who's only got a tan on one hand,
right? That's true.
That's
true.
A good rule of thumb.
Laura, do we go to the calls? Is there a call? No, not yet. Well, wait.
Nope. But 213-799-0139. It is a Lakers edition. So when you call, make sure you either pick the Lakers, pick the Wizards.
Okay, that works.
Got to give me a Laker take.
DeAndre, what is your story that you can't wait to get off your chest wearing Dodger blue before football is over? That is a faux pas. That is a sin.
No one cares.
That is
I'm not gonna say that.
fine.
Let me take that back. I'm not a Seahawks fan. I'm not a Patriots fan.
You know that means the Eagles will never win the Super Bowl because you did that.
Whoa.
They will never win another one because you did that. You cannot do that. You cannot wear another sport until your sport is done.
Good.
Sure you can.
So this is what happened. So one of my good friends, his birthday is next week on February 3rd. So I went out to the mall, Ontario Mills.
Yep.
And I specifically went to. I was gonna go to a Lidge store. I was gonna go to one of the sports store to try to find him. Unfortunately, he's a Cowboys fan, so I was gonna try to find him some Cowboys merch. Where are the cases, right?
Not hard to find Cowboy merch.
No, it's not.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere. So I went through. First thing I do, I walked through the mall. And the moment I walked in, I see the little shoe cleaner guys and all that, and they approached me so aggressive. Hey man!
Oh
hey,
my God!
Hey, come here, I got you. Cool, let me get your shoes, man. I can clean that for you. And I'm like, I'm wearing sandals. I got your hat. I can get your hat, man. I can clean it. I got some new product. I'm like, I'm okay, man. Thanks. So I kept on walking, right? Went to the Nike store. I like to go check out the clearance section because sometimes they got some nice deals on it. Cool. Check that out. They didn't really have some stuff for me. They didn't have a lot of my size. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to exit. I'm going to go leave. And the moment, this is where the story gets even crazier. I leave, and there's some random guy that comes up to me. And he's all like, light-skinned dude, light-skinned older guy.
Uh-oh.
And he had this black bag, and he's like, hey, my brother. Hey, my brother, it looks like you looking to buy some jewelry. You a jewelry guy? I'm like, nah, not really. I mean, I'm not really here to shop for jewelry. He's like, oh, come on, man. I got you. Come sit down with me. So
he's got it all in a bag?
He got it in a bag.
Guys,
so like,
Ruby's grab bag.
Okay, so then I leave. I was like, okay, that's fine. And then he's like, come sit with me. He's like, exactly. The moment he said that.
The parking lot.
The moment he said that, it like immediately clicked. I'm like, oh, you're up to no good.
Yeah.
He's like, come here, come sit down. He brings us to this bench, and all of a sudden, he's sitting there like, showing me all these different jewelry items he's got. He's like, what are you looking for, man?
Anything good?
Are you looking for a ring? Are you looking for a chain? I'm like, you know what? I'm just in this. I just want to see what this guy is at. So I'm like, I'm actually looking for it. I'm looking for a chain. He's like, okay, what specifically? You looking for a rope, a Cuban link? I'm like, yeah, a Cuban link.
Oh,
Cuban link. He's like, I got some selections for you. Hold on real quick. Starts pulling out this another black bag, and it had all this jewelry in there. He had one of those square boxes where you can like have two different compartments. You can slide it in. I'm like, okay, so you got some stuff on you. So he pulls out one of the Cuban link chains. It was a bigger one. And he had a smaller one. He's like, all right, this one, the small one, I can give to you for $300. And the bigger one, I can give it to you for $700. He's like, it's your choice. I'm like, man, I don't really got that on me right now, man. He's all like, okay, so talk to me, man. Talk to me, because this is hot right now. This is hot right now, man. I got to get up out of here, man. I just came up on this stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. Whoa, so slow down here.
See?
So then all of a sudden he's like, name me your price. And I said, you know what, man? I got maybe $100. He's like, $100? That's all he got in you? He's like, you know what, man? Sold. Give me $100 right now.
See?
And I said, nah, I'm okay, man. He gets his bag and immediately just runs out the building.
Books
HOT. Google search recent break-ins.
He's working hard. He's making sure that he doesn't want to miss another customer.
This is the second time it's happened to me.
Did you ever have the guy that would pull up next to you in the van and slide the van door open and say he had stereo speakers back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
That was like, hey, man, we ordered too many of these. We just got to get rid of them real quick.
Wood.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stereo, wood, meat, everything.
Yeah.
I got to get rid of this stuff right now.
Slides open and like, hey, man, we got too much of this. We're basically giving it away. What do you got?
Every now and then the stars align. You know what? I actually need that. And like right now, I'll take that. Yeah. We have a winner.
Should have bought the chain, by the way.
Should have.
Where's Jesus from? He didn't say?
Ask him.
Hey, Jesus, what's up? Where'd he go?
Jesus?
What's up, Jesus?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good. Where are you calling from?
Santa Ana.
Santa Ana. All right. What's your Pechanga pick of the week?
My Pechanga pick of the week is Bronny James getting more minutes at the Wizards after his performance in Cleveland.
Wait, that's bad.
Unless they're up by 30.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. That could be good.
Yeah.
What are the chances they're up by 30?
Against the Wizards, they're decent.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that pick of the week
stink.
then.
Yeah.
You've changed my mind. Jesus, you are the winner. Thank you for calling in. You can play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Them dudes that be trying to get you to clean your sneakers, they make me mad. Because are my shoes dirty? Do they look bad?
Why are they so aggressive? And after I got
they
done
got to sell this stuff.
Closed mouth doesn't get fed.
This is true.
After I got done with the jewelry guy, another shoe cleaning, the little kiosk, whatever, came up to me. They're like, hey, man, I got you. Come here. I'm like, bro, I don't need your product, man. I'm good, man. I'm on a mission. I already know what I got to do. And he just kept on trying to convince me, like, look at this product, man. Look what I got for you, man. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that right now.
Is that Greg? Greg, come in here for a minute. Who does he look like again?
What was the length of the chain that you were looking at?
Ooh.
You get ballpark it for me.
Probably around like
14.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's one online here for $500.
You
basically let $400 walk out the door.
Exactly.
That's it.
My grandma gave me that chain.
You know what
right there.
I hate besides the shoe people? The ones that are trying to do your hair. Like for the girls, like, can we straighten your hair? Can we fix your hair? They look a little burnt. I already know my hair's messed up. Back off. I hate those guys. You already make me feel bad.
The only guy that's ever kind of been oddly aggressive in the mall kiosk guys is the guy that had the little toy helicopter in his hand because my kids were young.
Fly him at you?
I think Bobby was like 7 or 8 years old, and Bobby's like, "Oh, hey, Dad, check that out." The guy followed us halfway down the mall, like, "Hey, what can we do? Let's get." I'm like, "Dude, we're not buying a toy helicopter that's going to smash into the refrigerator in 4 seconds,
Take
and
an
I'm
eye
out
out.
the money." Yeah.
Right.
I missed the conversation. Oh, this is loud. I missed the conversation, but if it's a mall thing, there was a guy at one of the mall that had my shoes were a little dirty.
That's what Dee was saying. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he chased me.
Yeah.
I broke down. It wasn't these shoes. It was a little while ago.
You broke down and let him do it?
I bought it.
I was judging your shoe game very quickly.
I let him. Oh yeah, these are nice shoes.
Those are nice.
What you got?
Yeah.
Those are nice shoes.
Oh, that's nice.
So
Yeah,
you let the guy clean your shoes?
I let him clean one of my shoes, but then my other shoe was dirty, so I ended up actually buying it. He got me.
Do you still use the product? Did you
I
use the
never
product?
used it once.
There it is.
not.
Right
It
there.
sat.
It's
It
probably still
sat
in the
in a
trunk of your
corner.
car.
No, it got into the apartment, but it sat over in the side, and it never moved. And finally, I was like, "Why do I still have this?" And threw it away.
Remember the little lint gun thing? Or you could like.
Oh yeah.
The lint balls.
Those things are awesome.
They're great.
They're great.
But they always break on me.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, always.
Don't go so hard.
I think I just use them too hard. Okay, so who does he look like again?
Who do I look like?
Did you say Bellinger or
Chris?
Chris?
Everybody. Chris Taylor.
Well,
Chris
so I've told you this before.
Yeah.
You do have a resemblance to Chris Taylor.
see.
There's no question about it.
Yeah.
I still think you look more like Cody Bellinger than Chris Taylor.
I get that one.
Yeah,
I get that one.
I'm far more getting Bellinger vibes from you.
I'm with you on the Bellinger.
Yeah.
I get
Chris
a lot of
Taylor
Bellinger.
has like psycho eyes. You
He
don't
also
have
has
the
like a
psychoid.
giant gap in his teeth. I got rid of mine.
The reason you look like Chris Taylor is you have a beard.
Yeah.
That's why you look like Chris Taylor and you have dark hair.
White guy
but
with a beard.
But you actually look
CIA.
like Cody Bellinger.
Oh,
You
right.
do.
I look like Cody Bellinger?
I think you do, yes.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad
Cody
thing.
Bellinger's face
Yeah,
is a little longer than yours.
It is
and
longer.
He's far
It's not
more
a bad thing.
relaxed looking than you are.
You look stoned.
I look stoned?
No, Greg does not. I'm saying that Cody Bellinger looks
That's what he's
relaxed.
saying. You look
Although I
stoned.
do get, my eyes get massive bags below them, so I can totally see that. Did you ever see the Jimmy Kimmel thing where he was talking to him and he's like, "So are you stoned all the time?"
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh my God! Wow.
He's just comfortable. He's
just
chill.
Exactly. I don't need to go through I want to be calm all the time. I strive for peace. Nothing more than striving for peace. What is this?
I don't believe you for a second there.
Carne asada and al pastor.
I think you can get mad with the best of them.
Oh no, I can. I strive for peace. I don't have peace.
Every now and then you're out for the opposite. I know that's coming. We have Race to the Crown next. This is fun. Most memorable Super Bowls. And it doesn't have to be just the game. Just the most memorable Super Bowls next. Race to the Crown. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
And the big game is around the corner. But before that, the NBA trade deadline. ESPN LA and Hendricks Gin are taking over Rock and Brews in El Segundo next Thursday, February 5th, for the Super Week trade deadline party. Join Mason and Ireland with special guest O'Shea Jackson Jr., followed by our show, DeMarco and Travis, while the broadcast live from noon to 5:30. Become an NBA Ginsider. Follow every Lakers move live and win Laker tickets. It's all happening next Thursday at Rock and Brews in El Segundo. See you there.
All gas, all Lakers. The Grammy road trip keeps rolling, and now it hits the nation's capital tomorrow in D.C.
And now a steal by Jackson Hayes, and now he's got to run out. Slam dunk, he did a gypsy do between his legs.
LeBron, Luka, and the purple and gold battle the Washington Wizards at Capital One Arena. Coverage begins tomorrow at 2:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You're the yin to our yang.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
When I see people, I'm just so happy like we're sharing the earth together. This is all us here right now at the same time.
Back to the guys.
What is this? Hey, like a spy movie.
I should have bought that chain.
No, you shouldn't.
You ready? Here's another one. This one's $200. You still would have got it half off. This one's $2,500. So you man.
As you guys talk about chains, I'm munching down these.
I ate another
Ceviche.
chicharron
So
con carne
good.
in the kitchen when I went out.
I want more of this ceviche.
Did I say that right, Laura?
Ceviche or chicharron?
No, chicharron.
Yes, you did.
How's
Also,
my accent?
no, you honestly, Trav, you're Mexican in another life.
You might be, bro.
Yeah.
You might be.
Seriously, I'm serious. But also,
What's Spanish for Travis?
Travis.
Tomas.
Travis.
I like it.
That's
Travis.
Thomas. That's
Travis.
Thomas.
I like that.
But so when Northgate came, I was like, oh, you know what? I'll grab a plate for all of us. And I forgot. I started doing other stuff. Then I went back there because I'm like, I got to bring DeAndre and have some food. Bro, everything was gone. everything. The burritos were
Yeah,
gone.
I didn't think it was gonna last
The
that long.
ceviche was almost gone. I'm glad I got a little bit for D and I, so I don't even think that there is
I
anything
don't
back
feel the
there
least
before.
bit bad because this was really good.
It is
Sorry about that.
so good.
That's so good. So good. When's the last time you bought tickets from a scalper? Because that's kind of like the,
that's a great question.
That's kind of like the only one where you'll actually buy those.
Maybe a Dodger game in college or shortly thereafter. It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
That guy, that I'll buy. Anything else?
Not true. I can tell you exactly when it was. So, I've told this story. I think I've told you. So for many, many, many years, we went to the Rose Bowl every year. Like my extended family, my grandfather, my grandmother, my parents, my brother, my aunts, my uncles, my kids, Susan. So we've had a member of my family at the Rose Bowl every year for maybe 65, 70 years in a row.
Wow.
Okay, so it's a really long
That's
run.
a streak.
The Oklahoma Georgia Rose Bowl a few years ago that was part of it was the BCS or the CFP, I forget what it was. And for reasons I don't remember, I struck out getting tickets. Like I usually am able to buy them through the Tournament of Roses. And I just, easy peasy. And you know exactly what you're getting. I wasn't able to get them one year. And so I'm like, well. And Susan says, you cannot let this streak die. Bobby really wants to go. You guys should at least go. So we went, we looked, it was like on Craigslist or something. This guy's like, yeah, I can meet you at this liquor store in Glendale at like 9:30. And I'm like, all right.
You're just buying tickets.
And I'm like, well, okay. So I get there
bring cash.
early. Cash at a liquor store in the middle of the neighborhood, and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Everything was fine. It was. I think he worked around the corner or whatever. And we got the tickets. But I got there early. I'm looking around like, are they going to ambush? Like, what's going on?
Did
around
you look
here?
from across the street?
I drove by a few times. And
Did you case it?
Thank God the place was well lit. It was like on a busy street corner and all this stuff. But yeah,
I like it.
That was the last time I did it.
Laura, you got one?
So, okay. I talked about this a lot, that I really wanted to go to the Bad Bunny concert in Puerto Rico last year. And I had gotten a ticket from StubHub. It ended up being a fake ticket when it was a whole thing. And when I went, they told me, hey, your ticket's fake. So we stayed in line. I met people, whatever. And this guy comes up to us. He's like, hey, I just bought tickets. They're X amount a pop. And me and the girl that I met, I was like, do I really want to buy from somebody when StubHub did me wrong? And her and I looked at each other and we're like, we just got to do it.
Yeah.
Like, we just got to do it. Luckily, it worked out in our favor. But I'm like, I'm literally dropping X amount of money on a ticket that I might not get my money back. At least with StubHub, they gave me my money back. It took a while.
Yeah.
But I got so
they
that was
issued
my
you
thing.
a fake ticket, StubHub?
Yes. So I can explain why.
It can happen. Okay.
Not very often, but it can.
So with the Bad Bunny concert, the reason it happened is because people bought tickets for the concert. And usually when you buy a ticket, they send you your ticket right away. With him, they weren't doing that because he didn't want people reselling them. So they were like, oh, when it's a week out, we're going to send you your ticket. So people were posting their tickets without actually having them physically. So when they finally got them, they were just sending like tickets and people were screenshotting them so you can,
Oh, okay.
Have you ever gotten hosed by a scalper?
No.
So we were going to.
Yes, at a wrestling match.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was my fault. The thing was torn.
It was my fault too.
Yeah,
so we're going to it. Susan and I are going. This was high school, college, something like that. And I forget what the game was, but we get a guy in the parking lot. Hey, you need some? I'm like, yeah, I need some. What do you got? And he goes, I got field level, row 7 right behind the Dodger dugout. And I look at the ticket. I'm like, yeah, I need. And I asked him how much. He tells me price. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm in.
Yeah.
He hands me the 2 tickets. One of them was the real ticket. The other one was a top deck ticket.
Oh,
I didn't check the second ticket.
You didn't
and
check
this was
the
back in the
second
day
ticket.
of paper tickets,
Oh,
right?
my God.
So he handed me 2 things, and I went, yeah, sounds great. And I flipped to the second ticket. I'm like, yeah, this is a top deck ticket that I just paid field prices for.
What did he look like?
I honestly don't remember.
You don't remember?
I honestly don't remember.
It might be the same guy.
Hey, look, he was trying to get rid of that jewelry.
He was
shaking, moving around,
it's called
twitching.
being hot.
Yeah.
Yes, you have stolen property in your possession.
So with all this being said, it seems like I should have went ahead and just been like, yeah, here's $100. Give me that chain.
Hey.
I mean, that's one way to go about it. I wonder if, can you talk that? Can you say that to a cop? if they find you and they find stolen property in your possession, I bought it from this dude at the mall for $100.
You can tell them that. They're not going to believe you. You're going to jail for at least for a few hours.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have to prove you didn't steal it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like if this pen is, I got a serial number and you have it and I claimed it,
it's you.
You stole it until you can prove you didn't.
Prove it, right.
Yeah.
And then you don't get your money back.
No.
They're not going to give you the property.
No.
Right.
And look, okay, you tell me, and you said it a second ago, that sometimes it's like, I actually need that. And you're like, all right. It feels like it's bad karma. It feels like it's bad karma because somebody just had that thing snatched off their neck.
The meat part, I can eat that immediately.
No, I know, but that meat...
Or a spare tire.
I hear you. I'm not saying that I don't necessarily understand. What I'm saying is the second you take the meat that fell off the truck, you're going to get a flat tire. The universe will square its account with you.
Remember the slide deck stereos?
Uh-huh.
I knew it was hot.
Yeah.
But I had to. It was cheap. I had to have it. I'm sorry.
It
I
happens.
knew it was. Yeah, of course it does. Should we do Race for the Crown now?
Yeah.
Or you want to push back?
You could push it back however you want.
Let's do Race for the Crown real quick. Yeah, it used to be the snake draft. We're calling this the Race for the Crown now, and it's the most memorable Super Bowls ever. Who goes first?
All right, so the first one is Travis.
All right, this is good. So this is your number one, and you know what the game is. You're basically stealing our number one.
Yeah, but I got a good story that goes along with it. So it's not just a straight theft. And Race to the Crown is driven by Rotolo Chevrolet, California's #1 Chevy dealer. 14 straight years, huge inventory, outstanding service. Rotolo takes pride in doing it right. Rotolo Chevrolet, #1 for a reason.
Let me brace myself for being mad.
Super Bowl 56. And Super Bowl 56 is because it was in Los Angeles with the team that I rooted for as a kid, the LA Rams, who had been back for a while. And it not only was an incredible game that went down to the wire where Cooper Kupp makes a great play, where Aaron Donald makes a couple of great plays as well. It was a surreal moment for me personally. I'm sitting in the press box next to Jim Hill.
Yeah.
Watching the Super Bowl.
Was he wearing a suit?
And having a conversation with Jim Hill. And I said this to Jim in the moment. I'm like, Jim, if you would have told me this when I was 15 years old, that I would be sitting next to you watching the Rams go play in the Super Bowl.
Here.
I would have thought that my wildest dreams have come true. And I need to take a picture with you. And he starts laughing.
Wow.
And we took I think it's still up on my Instagram page. And it was an incredible moment, not only because it was a great game, but it was a great memory.
Beautiful.
All right, I'll read you the order really quick. So it'll be Travis, me, D4, DeAndre.
Okay, so what do you got?
I got 2002 Super Bowl 36, Brady's first Super Bowl.
Okay.
So I just feel like that started the Patriots dynasty with Brady, and I mean he has 7, the GOAT. So got to take that one.
I knew they were in trouble. That team was a dynamo. That team was better than our team that won the Super Bowl. That was the greatest show on turf in its prime. I knew something was off when I saw all them dudes out to dinner the night before. You're like, this is not what you guys do. This is not what we do. You're
Interesting.
Out. And then I knew they were really in trouble when they introduced the Patriots and they all came out together.
Yeah, I remember
with Brian Cox walking backwards. I'm like, you guys have walked into the proverbial buzzsaw.
Yeah.
And they pulled off the upset. Yeah, great game. Good call.
D4?
Of course, I'm going to pick mine.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Super Bowl 34, yes. The embryo stage of about 5 Hall of Fame careers. A movie. I forgot. 6 when you count Torrey. Dick Vermeil's in the Hall of Fame, which we got to get into because of Belichick and what he said about that. Interesting. But, yeah, I got to pick mine. And it to me, I mean, name another Super Bowl that's been that thrilling to the very end.
I mean, it's on the short list of great Super Bowls ever.
Yes.
The guy gets tackled at the 1 yard line.
At the 1 yard line,
pretty
yes.
crazy.
You know who made that tackle?
Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones.
There we go.
I met Mike Jones, a buddy of mine. He sat right there.
He's right there.
Yeah.
Good dude. Yes, sir.
DeAndre, you got 2.
All right, so, of course, I got to go with my favorite all-time one, the Philly special.
I knew it.
Of course, seeing Tom Brady out there losing to the Eagles, Nick Foles being one of the very few backup quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl, it meant a lot to me because...
Had that been Carson Wentz, I mean, obviously the Eagles winning the Super Bowl for you is a big deal, but the story, how much does it kick it up?
Oh, a whole lot because he was on track to be MVP that year, just with the way the season he was having.
You know, he got hurt here.
Right down the street.
Oh, man.
The Rams broke his leg.
Yes, he did.
That wasn't Jolon. Jolon Dunbar hurt somebody else. I forgot who hurt him. That's right. Okay.
Corey Littleton?
No, it might have been Mark Barron.
Oh,
it might have been Mark Barron that got him. Yeah.
And my second one, I'm going to just keep it rolling, man. Last year's Super Bowl, when the Eagles literally took down the Chiefs dynasty. Come on now. Everyone thought it was a boring Super Bowl. For me, I was just sitting there and just smiling the whole time, just watching Patrick Mahomes just struggling throughout that whole entire game. Those are my two so far.
Those are good.
All right, D4.
You know what? I changed mine. I was going to go with one, and I'm sure if I don't pick this one, you're going to. But this one was so huge, and it's become a thing. All you have to say is the name, and you know exactly. And think of the entire game itself and who sang the national anthem. I'm going with Super Bowl 25. Scott Norwood missing the field goal. Yeah, the Giants winning their Super Bowl 20-19 on a missed field goal by Scott Norwood. Whitney Houston sang the national anthem and just broke the mold. That is it. That broadcast will forever be implanted in my head. That was a great day.
Incredible performance, too.
Yes.
So when I was doing this, I was like, there was a few, and then I remember telling you this, D4, that I was going to go with the first ever Super Bowl because you have to have one that starts everything. So now we're going to be in the 60s, so I'm going to start Super Bowl numero uno.
You know what's weird about that game? It was on two networks at the same time.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
It was on both CBS and NBC at the same time because really nobody was dying to have it. Nobody knew what it was. Nobody knew. They didn't really want to call it the Super Bowl. Everybody thought it was a corny name. And then they realized what they had. I get why.
Well, Superman's corny, and they pulled it.
Exactly,
right.
Exactly. But yeah, that Super Bowl was on two networks at the same time.
It's corny, but it works. I mean, I can't stand when they put more than what it is. You know what I mean? Like the Extravagance Bowl or something.
It is corny, but it also is perfect.
It is.
It is a perfect name for the one thing that we all still do together is we all watch that game together.
This is true.
Yeah. I get two, Laura?
Yes, you do, sir.
All right. So I'm going to take this one. I get a both, so I don't have to worry about the order. I'm going to take Super Bowl 15. Wasn't a particularly interesting game. It was the Raiders and the Eagles. Jim Plunkett and the Raiders beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl. And here's why I want to pick that one. It's the first one I remember watching and understanding what it is I was looking at.
Kenny King,
Rod Martin, Jack Tatum, the Jim Plunkett. And
know exactly what you mean.
I remember Ron Jaworski and Harold Carmichael on the other side, Wilbert Montgomery.
Was it our age or was it the presentation?
I don't know.
Finally reached everyone.
Maybe.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe it's both, but that's the first time I remember looking forward to it, understanding the stakes, understanding what a big deal it was to everybody around me. So I want Super Bowl 15 because it's the first time I remember going, hey, the Super Bowl is coming up. Before then, I wasn't quite plugged into the whole thing.
I told Jaws that. I used to hate you for no reason just because of that game.
Well, he's playing the Raiders.
Right.
The Raiders were your team.
And he's a great dude, but I used to hate you back then.
And all right, I'm going to take, for my next one, I'm going to take Super Bowl 51.
Nice. Good one.
That is because that's the 28-3 game. That's the game that the Atlanta Falcons blew a 28-3 lead. They ultimately lose in overtime. Adds to the legend of Tom Brady.
Yes.
The Falcons still have never won the Super Bowl. They've been a handful of once or twice, but 28. All you have to do is say 28-3, and football fans know what you're talking about.
I feel bad, not for Matt Ryan. I feel bad for Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
I mean, if you win a Super Bowl, your whole career is different.
Totally different.
Yes.
Okay, so I actually wasn't going to pick this, but I am because it changed live TV, drastically. So Super Bowl 2004, Nipgate with Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake, the performance that because of that halftime show, it changed live TV.
But I have been naked by the end of this song.
Super Bowl 38 for me. And I know we were talking about who even played in that Super Bowl because we were like,
was that right, by the way?
Yeah, Patriots and Panthers.
I didn't even remember that.
Yeah.
Nope, just that.
And by the way, great game. I think it was even went into overtime.
That's the crazy part because when people talk about that Super Bowl, it's like, okay, yeah, the game, but remember what happened in the halftime.
Do you remember how famous Janet Jackson was at the time? She was at the top of the heap, and then after that, gone.
Well, I hated as a woman how they made everything her fault. And I was like, Justin was a part of that too, right? I'm just saying.
You're right about that.
Just saying.
He blew up after that.
Exactly. They trashed her and he blew up.
That's wild.
It was it is wild. And D4, what's your last one?
What's XXII? 22?
22.
I gotta have it. The first black quarterback to both start and win a Super Bowl 22. the Redskins, and who they beat John Elway and the Denver Broncos.
They murdered him.
Doug Williams,
Yeah.
that dude who is still so cool. When you see him, he's huge.
I believe that was the Super Bowl where someone asked him how long he'd been a black
quarterback. The greatest question of all time. How long have you been a black quarterback, sir? Yes. Great game. And I told you, I got thrown out of
my entire life.
Right.
From the day I was born?
Yeah.
Yes, great game.
All right.
Who's Lex?
This is my last one.
Yeah.
I believe this is Super Bowl 43, right? XLIII. The Steelers and the Arizona Cardinals. We were just talking about it when James Harrison had that 100-yard interception touchdown. And then, of course, we always remember this Antonio Holmes catch in the back of the end zone.
Aaron Francisco, the kid he threw it over. Great dude, hardworking dude, and just an inch too short.
The Arizona Cardinals. Reese, plug your ears. The Arizona Cardinals were an inch away from winning the Super Bowl.
If he had a 37-inch vertical instead of a 36, they win that game.
Unbelievable. That catch, the throw that Roethlisberger made, the catch that Santonio Holmes made was
bent over like a falcon.
It's a 10 out of 10. Like, you could run that play 100 times and it might connect 2 or 3. And it was extraordinary. And the Falcons, the Cardinals have really never been the same.
No.
Kurt Warner nearly took the Cardinals to the Super Bowl.
That was his Hall of Fame thing.
Yeah.
The last time Kurt had the ball in every Super Bowl, that his team had the lead, and they did until that
Powerful
play.
argument.
Big time. I was going to tell you about that drop 8. I'll do that next. You sent me a video of the drop 8. You ever read? Go ahead.
Our race to the crown, DeMarco, is driven by Rotolo Chevrolet, where number 1 isn't a slogan. It's a standard.
It is a standard. That drop 8 when James Harrison, that is my favorite football player, or one of my favorite football players of all time.
Oh, is that the one he took back?
Right,
Okay.
because he wasn't supposed to drop. You sent me the video of the drop 8 the Seahawks used. And it's not the first time. That's one of them. Harrison just dropped into coverage, and Kurt didn't see him and threw a 100-yard pick. And my favorite part about it was watching Larry Fitzgerald chased them all 100 yards and almost made the damn tackle at the one.
I just remember him staring up at the video board as he was running, like, is he going to get me? Is he going to get me? Yeah.
I'm like, that is a Hall of Fame play all the way around.
I wish we had more things that we all watched at the same time. You know what I mean? We just don't. We just don't. And even my favorite sport, baseball, I know a lot of people watch the World Series, but everybody doesn't watch it. A lot of people watch the NBA Finals, but not everybody watches it. The Super Bowl is the only thing. Even the Oscars used to kind of be like everybody.
And it's not anymore. Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, at all.
I
The
haven't been
Super Bowl
excited for the Oscars in a long time.
The Super Bowl is the only thing that we all watch in real time at the same time and have the shared experience of the commercials, the plays, the experiences. We don't have any of those anymore.
Well, I know what we all experienced at the same time. It was the Lakers getting their heads beaten in by the Cavaliers. And then LeBron stealing the show again. And I guess, how would you call it? He's ambiguous. He's accepting of his fate. I don't know. Asking for his last meal. What did you make of it? Tell me when we come back. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
All right, guys. And you know what? If you're watching a Laker game and you want to enjoy, even if they're getting their butts kicked, don't worry. You can try Amor Salsita. You can dip some chips in there because, like I always tell you, my family's carne asada, food always matters. And lately, the star of our table has been Amor Salsita. Amor Salsita is something special. Not only is it women-owned, it's homemade, authentic salsa that is made to share with the people you love, the kind of salsa that brings familia together. So if you're watching the Laker game and you're like, man, this is rough, this is tough, don't worry. Founders Jerry and Erica brought the bold, vibrant flavors of Mexico straight from their kitchen to yours, and it truly shows. I use it for everything, like I said, dipping chips, marinating our favorite grilled dishes, even on tacos. It is that versatile, and it always gets people asking, what is this? And the flavors, smoky, juicy, chunky tomato, tangy tomatillo, creamy avocado, roasted varieties, and my personal favorite, the mango habanero. Whether you like mild or bold, there's truly something for everyone at the table. For recipe ideas and inspiration, visit amorsalsita.com. And next time you're shopping, pick up Amor Salsita at Vaughn's, Albertsons, or Pavilions in the produce section. Amor Salsita, from our kitchen to yours. Amor in every bite.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
Jim Gray has been involved in so many moments.
Yeah, he's been
so
part
many
of a
moments.
lot of big sports moments in history. There's no doubt.
I can think of Jim when Tyson bit off Evander Holyfield's ear. You know, look at me, man. Look at me. I got one eye. Look, he got two eyes. I'm ready to fight. That was Jim Gray. You know?
There's a promo right there.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Get ready, SoCal. Hard Rock Casino Tajon is kicking off the new year in high gear. Unity by Hard Rock members can earn entries all January long for the $500,000 Drive the Dream Corvette giveaway just by using their card. Join us every Thursday in January for your chance to win big, including $30,000 in free play each week. Start the year with more excitement and more ways to win. Details at casino.hardrock.com/Tajon. Hard Rock Casino Tajon. This is how SoCal plays.
Hey guys, it's a new year, new benefits, and if you're wondering how to actually get the most out of your new benefits, it's VisionWorks in Orange County. It's Cappy, and I know you've been putting off your annual eye exam. I got you covered, VisionWorks. And right now, VisionWorks is offering a BOGO on glasses, so you can use that tax return for something you actually need and walk out with 2 new pairs. Quick scheduling, great doctors, and tons of frames to choose from. No stress, no pressure, just better vision to start the year. So do your eyes a favor. Head to one of the 7 VisionWorks in Orange County and see the difference.
Collectors, Crumble Card Show is back at the Pasadena Convention Center, January 31st to February 1st. Biggest show ever! Baseball, football, basketball, and hockey cards, plus Pokemon, Marvel, Star Wars, and comic books. CGC and JSA will be there. So bring your cards, comics, and autographs to sell, trade, or get them graded. More than 500 tables, thousands of dollars in free prizes. Don't miss it! Crumble Card Show, Pasadena Convention Center, Saturday and Sunday, January 31st to February 1st, 11 to 5. For more info, go to FrontRowCardShow.com. That's FrontRowCardShow.com.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Lakers game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, so comforting and easy to share. Bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store, in the Asian and freezer aisles. BBGO for it, and bring something different to the table.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as 1 day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
So, I fall. Kind of, sort of frequently.
Yeah, but you get back up.
I get so far.
Yeah, you get up. There you go.
DeMarco and Travis continue. Here are the guys.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who?
Look at your face right now. What is this? Who is this?
This is Drake. Nokia.
Ah! I thought he was done for a while.
No.
Is he back?
I mean, he's always going to be relevant.
Speaking of back and relevant, when does Austin Reeves come back and become relevant
Hopefully
again?
soon.
Yeah, you got to put your 2 cents into this mess right now.
As far as that, what?
Just come back on the floor. Let's get them all. Let's get all 3 together. I think we know Rui's better on the bench. You know who I think is going to be a part of the future whenever they get this right and get the right team built around Luka is Timmy. I like his game. I do. I think he has a role somewhere on this team. You know, he's almost like a guaranteed bucket. I just love this dude.
He can score.
Yeah.
And he's pretty good at understanding what's being asked of him. But by NBA standards, he is really slow.
Oh, very.
And the Lakers already have all sorts of defensive limitations.
That's what I mean. When they change up and they become different and they're
he might be one of those, like, you kind of throw him at him in little teeny tiny
That's
spurts.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
He's got game. I think when they do build it in Luka's image, Maybe he has a role, maybe not. But I just want to see Austin Reeves out there, and I'm hoping they're all healthy at the same time because I wouldn't be shocked. By the time he comes back, one of the other guys goes out, and then you're stuck with two superstars again, and we're all left wanting. So I would love to have him back. I thought he was supposed to be back by now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he was at like a 95, like a 90 to 95% as far as like how his calf was at. I know he's doing like a little shoot around and stuff like that to kind of test how it was feeling.
How much longer until we get to the All-Star break? Like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah, 2.5. Yeah.
So look, if he's ready, I guess he should play. But if it's, to your point, 90, 95%, wait the extra 10% out. And because then you get another All-Star break, you're going to get another week, and then you can hit the ground running. But if he's not, if he's 100%, then sure, play.
Them and him, like for from the Lakers' perspective, make sure he's 100%. If I'm Austin Reeves, I'm waiting until I'm 110%. This is about money this year.
Sure.
When I play, I want to make sure I play, not just go out there and because I feel like I need to. And Luka injuring his ankle. Luka gets banged up every now and then, but this is inexcusable. Why would you have a raised floor in the NBA?
I have no earthly idea.
That they're the only one that does
only
that,
NBA
right?
team that has that. Yes.
Isn't that dumb?
It is dumb.
Yes.
And I would think it's a liability. Let's assume for a second that Luka Doncic, instead of twisting his ankle, broke his leg.
Yeah.
Let's say he had something like what happened to Paul George, right? And his career comes to maybe not an end, but it's altered dramatically.
Mm-hmm.
I would think the liability would be through the roof because there's a reason that the other 29 teams don't have that.
I think once you tip off, you've accepted the risk. Wasn't it Minnesota?
Is that how that works?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to sue, but you knew it was a raised floor when you started the game. Don't sue me when you get hurt there. You knew this could be a hazard. Wasn't it the University of Minnesota, the Gophers? They had a raised floor.
The entire NCAA tournament's placed on raised
floor. I don't know how you play on a raised floor. How do you play basketball all out when you can fall off a cliff?
I have no idea.
It's a little bit surprising too that they actually haven't looked more into that because a Miami Heat player 2 years ago, his name is Drew Smith. He actually had a season-ending injury because he believed he tore his ACL
really?
Or he had a knee injury for sure that took him out the rest of the season.
Can you imagine Dennis Rodman on a raised floor going after a loose ball?
It's a risk that just seems so unnecessary. Like I said, there's a reason that no one else. You were telling me there was a football stadium that had a tree behind the end zone?
There is a football stadium somewhere, and I have to look this up. It has a big oak tree in the left corner of the end zone.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure it wasn't a fever dream. There is a tree in the left corner of an end zone, and you just kind of not go there, and I think it means something.
There's two incidents I remember. There was one at the University of Houston. The reason I know this is I was living in Houston at the time, and I don't remember if it was at Houston or Houston was playing and on the road. I don't remember. But somebody parked one of those, utility carts behind the end zone.
Oh,
and the dude ran into it at full speed, broke his leg real bad.
I remember that.
It was terrible. Yeah. And that was one of those, what are we doing there? So it's Super Bowl time right now, right? And so you turn on SportsCenter or whatever, there's Super Bowl highlights all over the place on your Instagram feed, old Super Bowl highlights. I forget what Super Bowl it was. You could look it up. It was the Cowboys and the Steelers in the 70s. Lynn Swann, Terry Bradshaw, that version of the Steelers. Somebody throws the ball to Swann. He's running towards the back right corner of the end zone. The ball's overthrown a little bit. He doesn't catch it, but he's obviously going full speed as he gets to the back corner, right? I don't know, maybe 15 yards beyond the back corner of the end zone. There's a car parked there.
a real
car. And Lynn Swann does this incredible thing where you remember when Blake Griffin jumped over the car in the dunk contest?
Oh, yeah.
Swann did that in real time, only his foot got clipped just by the hood of the car, and he goes crashing on the other side of the car. It's pops right back up and runs back to the huddle.
Oh, my God.
That he wasn't left for dead behind that car. And I'm like, who parks
now
a
that
car
you can sue. Yeah.
right behind and it wasn't like it was 50 yards behind it. It was 15 yards behind it. Crazy.
That's a miss.
By the way, it says here Super Bowl 10.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Super Bowl 10. I'm watching it right now on YouTube.
Wait till you see it. It's did you see where he jumps over the car yet?
They have all 4 of his catches, but yeah, it's crazy.
Remember when the NFL had the goalpost like in the end zone?
On the goal line. What could go wrong?
I don't know. Maybe somebody running into it.
How about we put 2 immovable poles in the middle where 22 people are running at high speed?
Yes,
how about that?
I like that. Remember when it was the H?
Yeah, 2 poles to hit.
Let's put 2 poles out there.
2 poles to hit.
We got Ginsiders. We said this. We were talking about football and the hiring cycle, and we said these last 2 teams will probably be the last 2 teams without coaches. We'll tell you who that is next. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA. It's your favorite part. It's Hendrick's Gin, uncommonly crafted with cucumbers, roses, artistry, imagination, brings a flavor that's anything but ordinary. I know he's doing dry January, but he's got one for me. As the official gin partner of SoFi Stadium and your Los Angeles Rams, we're inviting Rams fans everywhere to elevate their cocktail lineup and make every game day refreshingly unique starting next season. And you can do this for the big game coming up. You can find your next winning drink play at hendricksgin.com. Please drink the unusual responsibly. Hendrick's Gin, 44% alcohol by volume, imported by William Grant & Sons, New York, New York.
And it's a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Listen all day for your chance to win a pair of GA tickets to watch the Lakers take on the Knicks at Cosm Los Angeles in shared reality. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 7 and experience NBA action like never before, only with ESPN LA.
And you know we are LA's mega sports station. You spend every day with us on 7:10 a.m., the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. But quite often you see us on the streets. The ESPN LA street team rolling up across the Southland and pulling up at the hottest events. Baby, let's cruise. You know who takes care of our rides? Our friends at George Chevrolet. The GM, John Good, his fantastic team. Find out more at GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Our ESPN LA street team, driven by our friends at George Chevrolet. George Chevy, off the 91 freeway in the city of Bellflower. Thanks to George Chevy for making our ESPN LA street team absolutely beautiful, man.
Join the club at Pechanga Resort Casino. New club members who sign up receive a $25 resort credit, as well as a chance to win $100 in bonus credit. Enjoy perks like earning club dollars with every bet, invitations to exclusive promotions and events, and much, much more. Visit the club at Pechanga to sign up and start receiving benefits right away. Your perfect entertainment resort casino combination is available at Pechanga, voted the best Southern California casino.
And straight to the championship with a brand new truck from Northridge and Wonders Toyota. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $84 a month for 36 months plus tax, only from Northridge and Wonders Toyota. You got a trade-in? Your ride could be worth more than you think. So get in the game with Northridge and Wonders Toyota. They make it easy.
Tacoma model 7162G, VIN number 3TYJDAHN 1ST037657. Base excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, dealer options, and charges. $59.95 due at signing. $84 per month. Offer expires 1/31/2026.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. And our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Our steamed vegetables and signature salads are made fresh for you. Our sauces are more flavorful for you, from sweet and spicy to fiery hot. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
It's time for Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr to take us inside the huddle for our LA Rams as only he can. This is Ginsiders, presented by Hendrick's Gin, the official gin of the Los Angeles Rams.
Ginsiders. The Ginsiders on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, presented by Hendrick's Gin. Elevate your cocktail lineup with a flavor that's anything but ordinary and uncommonly crafted with cucumbers, roses, artistry, and imagination. Hendrick's Gin is the official gin partner of SoFi Stadium and your LA Rams. Make your game day more intriguing with Hendrick's Gin.
Ginsiders.
Ginsiders.
It's time for Ginsiders. Take it away, DeMarco.
Tall rhythm thrower who shows an ability to play with confidence and accuracy when used as a game manager within an offense featuring a strong rushing attack. Needs to stay on schedule or his confidence becomes shaky and the turnovers start rolling in. Lacks arm talent to carry an offense, but has enough ability to become a capable backup. Do you know who I just described?
Hit me.
The Philadelphia Eagles' new offensive coordinator, Sean Mannion.
Okay.
That was his scouting report.
Oregon State,
coming
right?
out of Oregon State.
Yeah, okay.
So of the things in this life that I cannot believe, number one, we are actively disrespecting Michael Jordan. Whole nother subject. Bill Belichick is not going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I tried to tell you on Tuesday.
No, I was with you. I was not trying to talk you. I was telling you what they may have said about him.
I don't give a damn what they have to say about it. They're idiots.
Bill Polian was going to do that.
Yeah.
And now Sean Mannion is an offensive coordinator in the National Football League.
Okay, tell me why.
I mean, you just never saw that coming. Like, what was his name? Oh, my God, the little one. Case Keenum.
Yeah.
Case Keenum, I fully expect if he wants
that's
to.
Funny.
The little one, short guy.
No, University of Houston, as a matter of fact.
He's played forever. He's played for everyone. He knows offense. He's obviously a guy you trust. He's like State Farm. He's the ultimate insurance policy. If something goes wrong, you got him. He's a guy that I would have thought that would transition to the sideline, not Sean Mannion.
Okay.
And it's nothing against him. This did not come up when he was the backup to Jared Goff.
Let me ask you this. I'm going to try to ask this diplomatically. Not a student of the game?
No, he's okay. It's just one of them.
Not the first one in or the last one out?
He's just not a guy you would ever see as coach.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't make him good or
Wild
bad.
card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe career backup, and maybe at some point he'd be knocking on the door. Like a guy that had 4 or 5 years with the little asterisk next to his name, like he was here in the offseason.
Oh, yeah.
Here to compete for
Could
the third
he be
job.
like a Doug Peterson? Doug Peterson wasn't the starter for a ton of time.
Yeah, I mean, but he stayed a backup for a while, kind of like that. And then all of a sudden, he's the OC in the National Football League. So it could be I had the guy pegged wrong, but for all those Ram fans, there was a time when people here wanted him to be the starter over Jared Goff.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
I remember.
Remember that time?
I remember.
That's how bad things got.
It didn't last long, thankfully.
It didn't last long. They put him in, and it did not go well.
I think the further we get away from the Jared Goff era, the more we'll appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah. We were because he was the number one pick. I think the expectations were set unreasonably high. He's a good NFL quarterback.
Yes.
He's maybe even a very good NFL quarterback. But it was always like, yeah, I don't know, man. The entire time he's here. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Right.
And that's probably unfair to him.
Well, I was going to never mind about the Hall of Fame. Never mind. Forget it.
No, go.
No, never mind. Forget it.
Why?
Because at some point you would have to consider Goff's career.
Well, Bill Belichick's not in,
I knew. That's why I don't even want to say it.
Yeah.
Okay. The one thing I do have about burn it down, boycott, I heard a lot of strong language yesterday because we were off. I get it. We're all emotional. This is a big deal. But I do not advocate shutting the Hall of Fame because there are guys that put together Hall of Fame careers that want to get in. This is about them. This is about the guys. This is about the guys that earned it.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think the process needs to be changed, and this needs to be rectified.
You think so, Doctor?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This right here needs to be rectified because it's true.
Okay, I don't know.
Lawrence Taylor echoed what you said.
It's so stupid.
It is.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, it's like keeping Joe Montana out of the Hall of Fame. It's like keeping Tom Brady out of the Hall of Fame. Like, what are we doing
You
here?
can't keep him. If you put Brady in, if you put all the guys that have been there in the Hall of Fame that are already in, then you're,
I know he doesn't have the authority to do this. I understand that. But Roger Goodell should literally say, you know what? I'm stepping in. He's in. This is nonsense.
He doesn't control it.
I know he doesn't. And that's why I said what I said. But this is one of these. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This thing is official. Not that the way we're doing it is over. And what my first act is, everybody that got in, you get to come in.
Right.
But my next act is Bill Belichick's going in too, and we're going to talk about this the day after we induct these guys because this is ridiculous.
Well, this is what I meant. And there is a part because he was really tough to deal with.
Sure.
In the media.
Sure.
And I'm sure a lot of these people that had no votes or whatever, wherever they put him on the ballot, they probably had bad experiences.
I agree
with him. So it did get personal. This screams of
Clearly.
personal. I did not know him and Kraft were at each other's throats. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah.
They tried to bring Kraft into this. Like, Kraft didn't want to spend the same day celebrating him and Belichick on the same day.
I don't know about that. That he and Belichick have been at odds for a while. That the Apple Doc, the Patriot Way, was clearly had Bob Kraft's fingerprints all over it. Bill Belichick came out of that looking less than great. Bob Kraft came out of that looking really well. I thought that it was, and I think Bill Belichick feels that way as well. That he went out of his way to boycott the Patriots staffers at UNC. That he is not having a relationship with Bob Kraft tells you all you need to know.
Oh, no doubt. It's funny. It's just so weird. This guy was at the top of the heap, and now at the end, like I said, we're making fun of Jordan, and Belichick is on the outside looking in.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, we really are in bizarro world. And good luck with that.
Who's making fun of Jordan?
Everybody.
Who?
Just people. Gilbert Arenas is on there. What was he talking about the other day? The dunk contest. The one that we grew up on.
The Dominique Jordan one?
Dominique and Jordan, and he was taking shots at that. It's just weird. And then LeBron wading in when it's harder to play now than it was back then. All that type of stuff. And it always takes shots at Michael Jordan. And it's all rage bait, if you ask me. And it's all stupid.
That's as
Belichick,
dumb as
not first
Belichick
ballot,
not being in the
stupid.
Hall of Fame.
Sean Mannion as the Philadelphia Eagles OC.
Is that on that level? Yeah, you know you're holding out on me. You're holding out on me. I want to know why this is hitting you like that.
Right, man, because I want to know too, Travis. I'm curious because I've been looking on social media and there's been nothing but praise for Sean Mannion in regards to taking the Eagles offensive coordinating job.
All I'm saying is I'm surprised. I just never when you see Nate Shieldhouse has it. He's going to be coach.
What does Nate Shieldhouse have in the it department that Sean Mannion may be lacking?
Well, that's funny because I saw Sean Mannion, the quarterback. I saw Sean Mannion, the backup quarterback.
Okay.
I've only seen Nate Shieldhouse, the coach.
Okay.
So I've never seen that transition. But from the guys that have transitioned into coaching, you kind of knew before they left.
Okay.
You kind of had an idea coaching. Oh, they like him. Eric Weddle, I'm sure he turns down jobs. People want him to coach. I never got that with Sean Mannion.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think so.
But it doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying. It shocked me.
I think it means something.
No, it doesn't mean.
I don't know exactly. DeAndre, here's what I think it means.
Yeah.
No good news for your team.
No.
Yeah.
No. See, that's like Shula blew the interview. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying shocked me, okay? You know?
Oh, I didn't know he was only 33 years old.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so
he was just on the field, you know? Like a minute ago.
Old, and he's going to go into Philly as an offensive coordinator?
Okay, now you see where I'm going with this.
I'm just saying, knowing how Philly
but
is.
But a relative lack of experience is one thing.
Yeah.
Look, you know who didn't have a ton of head coaching experience? Sean McVay. You know, and that worked out pretty well.
He was born in it, though.
I understand, but if it's just lack of experience, you have a fighting chance. If it's something else, then maybe not.
Look, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, fresh off the field, maybe he helps Jalen Hurts. Who knows? He can help him with his footwork. Look,
I would think it would be so weird. Weird's the wrong word. Challenging.
Yeah.
If you played quarterback a certain way, Sean Mannion was not moving his feet. He was standing back there looking. And Jalen Hurts plays quarterback a different way. To try to find a common language, I think would be challenging.
Well,
like if Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts sat down to talk about football, I think they'd be speaking the same language. Caleb Williams, like these guys, the way that they play is similar.
Well, it's funny. Like the one thing I could say that's a benefit is he's not that old. He's a young guy. So the one thing some coaches can't do the older they get is show you. I can, except by video. Like, instead of, let me pick up the football and show you what I mean. I need you to do this on this play. Let me show you how to do it. All you got to do is emulate me, mimic what I'm doing. Work that into the play. When you do this, it's this play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could help.
Yeah.
It's a guy that's fresh off the field, but like I said, I never saw this coming.
Just want to see a little more creativity. I want to see Jalen Hurts actually under center. I want to see more play action.
Would you be surprised if Jared Verse became a defensive coordinator?
Well, now that you ask it like that, yes. I understand your point.
Yeah.
I understand.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that fair?
I don't know Sean Mannion. You know Sean Mannion. I've never spoken to the guy. Yeah,
okay.
I don't know the man.
I'm not surprised Brian Allen became a quality control guy.
Yeah.
He loves football.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I think I get it.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just asking a question.
Sure.
Good luck.
Do you
with
feel like you have a lot of confidence in Sean Mannion, DeAndre?
The way DeMarco's presenting it, he's leaving out a dots. Honestly,
I'm just saying. They couldn't be more different as athletes, though. Just saying. How do you help Jalen Hurts?
That's what I'm saying. Like, they speak different quarterback languages.
Right.
Right? Like, if you brought in Steve Young, if you brought in somebody else who runs and has kind of a dual threat, if Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts speak the same quarterback language. Hey, if it's not there, go. Right? Not, hey, if it's not there, eat it or throw it away. Like,
you know who I would hire? I'd hire Josh Johnson. That dude that's played on like 16,
he's been on
17.
every team.
I would hire him.
Yeah.
There's nothing about the league he doesn't know. I bet he knows where every restaurant is in the NFL. The Ginsiders.
Good guy to know.
Definitely. Brought to you by Hendrick's Gin. Elevate your cocktail lineup with a flavor that's anything but ordinary and uncommonly crafted with cucumbers, roses, artistry, and imagination. Hendrick's Gin is the official gin partner of SoFi Stadium and your Los Angeles Rams. Make your game day more intriguing with Hendrick's Gin. We got to get back into the Lakers. And we have tip or no tip first?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then we don't have to talk about LeBron and not being here for a minute? Can we skip that for a while?
I mean, I'm
Still haven't
ready.
talked about the video and his reaction to it.
Let's talk about the video, but we got to do tip or no tip first. That's next. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
All gas, all Lakers.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Don't miss it! Front Row Card Show, Pasadena Convention Center, Saturday and Sunday, January 31st to February 1st, 11 to 5. For more info, go to frontrowcardshow.com. That's frontrowcardshow.com.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Four. Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. 4 o'clock in the Southland. You know what that means. Time for Tip or No Tip. Tip or No Tip. With producer Laura.
Turn up.
And Tip or No Tip on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, presented by LA Care, LA's most affordable health plan. Part of our community offering Medi-Cal and LA Care covered. And connecting Los Angeles to trusted, affordable care and support. Learn more at lacare.org. Tip or No Tip time. Take it away, producer Laura.
Thanks, Chris. And before I get into Tip or No Tip, I want to let you guys know coverage and content of the 2026 NFL playoffs on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. See for yourself what made readers of Newsweek and USA Today name Pechanga the best casino outside of Las Vegas. Visit pechanga.com for more information. And let me tell you guys, for the first Tip or No Tip is something that happened here in the office. I came, we were off yesterday, had a cool day at Disneyland. I walked in here into the kitchen, and the first thing I saw was two huge vending machines that are like
vending machines.
Very, very new, but they look like fortresses, man.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, wait a minute. We used to have the honest policy where you open the door, you get your drink.
They locked up the candy?
They locked up everything.
I was just about to hit that up.
You're the reason they're locked now.
I was just about to hit that up.
So I've told, there was a period of time where those vending machines were not working. You wanted to pay and it would just say error, error, error. I literally had, and Lindsay did too, a little notepad that had everything we had eaten before. And I remember I paid like $30-something because it was like 2 months or whatever that we paid. And the guy that was, coming in restocking, he's like, oh, you actually pay. And I was like, yeah, we have to pay for this stuff. So when I came today and I was like, oh, man, listen, not everybody's as honest as like Lindsay and I and whoever, we're getting some snacks over there. Because now it's locked up.
Oh, man.
No locked doors, but locked doors. I don't know. But that was my Tip or No Tip. Tip or No Tip, you think that we got the fortresses because some of y'all were not that honest.
I mean, that's tough for people that are kleptos, It's right. It's right there.
Yeah.
It is. It's the bait car. Yes.
What was the question, Laura?
Tip or No Tip, do you guys think that they put those on because people are not being honest?
Tip, yes.
Yes.
Look, somebody has to pay to get that thing restocked. The guys that run the vending machines aren't just doing it because they're good guys. They're running a business.
Yes.
And when the bag of Fritos that cost 50 cents or $1, whatever it is, and there isn't 50 cents or $1 in the till, they're going to stop showing up. But they never stop showing up, which means somebody was paying for it.
Right.
Whoever was paying for it finally decided, this is crazy, I'm not paying for it anymore. And now you got to get out your credit card to buy your can of Coke and your chili cheese Frito.
I'm not going to lie to you. When I first got hired on here as an intern, and I walked in there, I'm like, "Oh, this is all for us." And I may have not,
So you're the reason.
You didn't know?
No, I didn't know.
You didn't know?
I didn't
know.
And then someone told me, "Oh yeah,
you got to pay for that."
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, the honor system.
Yeah.
Good luck.
If you don't believe in karma, you're just going to take it. Right.
I know.
I'm not like the world's most religious guy, but I do believe in what comes around goes around. And if you take something that's not yours, something's going to happen.
You're there. I see that as a test.
Yeah.
There's got to be a camera somewhere.
I paid for my stuff.
There was a little camera.
They want to know who's going to steal.
I paid for my stuff. Yeah.
There was first of all, there was a little camera when you would go to I didn't really get drinks, but that's where you would pay, where the drinks were.
Yeah.
So every time you would come, it would show your face. So I'm not saying that they were recording, but they would know who was around here. I'm just saying, pay for your stuff, people.
Thank you.
Now we got a whole situation going on over there because I was thrown off.
My local Walgreens, everything is behind glass.
I hate that.
Everything. Can you unlock the right guard, please?
Right guard's behind the glass.
Right.
Really? Okay.
While you're in there, grab me one of those toothpaste.
Because usually it was just razor blades and things like that.
Everything.
And, pregnancy prevention items.
Pregnancy prevention items.
That's funny.
I mean, that was what was in there.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm just glad it's funny that you call them that. Okay. So we were talking about Super Bowl parties, and I have a few that we've been invited to. My boyfriend and I have been invited to. One specific one is somebody that we know and that we're pretty cool with. They come to our events. We go to theirs. They live fairly close to us. And it's a nice thing when you want to drink because you can walk to their place, right? So for the Super Bowl, you get a little intoxicated, food, drinks. And I'm like, man, we don't got to Uber. We don't got to drive. This is amazing. We get the invite. And on the invite, it says, must wear your team, or like in parentheses, or a team gear. So one of my friends responds, I don't want to wear this. I don't want to wear my gear because my team's not in the Super Bowl. Are you enforcing it? Because it says enforce. And she goes, yes, if you don't have a team gear, whether it's yours or anybody's gear, you're not allowed into the party.
Oh,
and I'm like, wow, that's like for an ugly sweater party, because I've done that. I get
wear
it.
the ugly sweater.
It's themed, right?
Yeah.
But for the Super Bowl, like, what if I just want to go in jeans and a T-shirt? What if I want to wear a Benito Bowl? That's like a whole thing right now. Like, that's crazy to me. So, tip or no tip, you've encountered a partyzilla before. Because there's
partyzilla?
Yeah, there's like the bridezillas. I feel like she's being a little bit of a partyzilla here.
Yes, tip. I have,
You have?
And not to the point where they would kick you out of the party, but I've attended parties. It's usually a wedding where they're extremely forceful in what the attire should be and what the color palette should be and things like that. Like, we would like you, I'm just picking a color. We would like to make sure that you have something blue in your wardrobe. It could be as easy as like a pocket square or something like that.
Okay.
But there are degrees, right? If it's something simple like that, fine. But if they're going to kick you out of the door, that's aggressive.
But I feel like a wedding, that's kind of okay. Like, to have a palette.
Okay.
Like my friend, the one that I'm going to be a bridesmaid, in her invitation, it says, please, she did say, please, we would like everybody to be in black.
Yeah.
But she wants everything black. She's going to be the only one in color, and it's white.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that makes sense.
Sure.
Right?
Get to do whatever you want at your wedding.
Right.
Yeah.
But like a Super Bowl party?
I'm with you. It sounds
thought
crazy
it was
to me.
weird. Christian's like, oh, so we're not going this year, huh? And I was like, I mean, we can throw on Rams gear. We both have it.
Yeah.
He's like, I just don't like being told what to do.
I'm getting yelled at once. Making it to a wedding. I supposed to be in tan or beige, and I came in blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
did everybody give you the stink eye?
Just the one
the
partyzilla.
person that wanted it. Yeah.
She gave me the stink one eye and wouldn't leave it alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. But I just wouldn't go to the Super Bowl party, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go to that one. I mean, we have others, but that one was the convenient one.
I have such mixed feelings about Super Bowl parties.
I love them.
I do too. I like the food. I like the socializing. I like hanging out and having drinks with your friends and stuff.
You got to shut up at the appropriate time.
It's hard to watch the game at those things. Now, a game like this, I don't really care what's going on for the most part. But if I am invested in who's going to win or lose this thing, and everybody's chopping it up nonstop, that's challenging.
I agree.
Yeah.
What do you think it means that the Lakers and the Knicks tickets, the tickets are going through the roof? What do you think that means?
I have a theory.
You got a theory? All right. I want to hear that next. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
And Tip or No Tip is presented by LA Care, LA's most affordable health plan, part of our community, offering Medi-Cal and LA Care covered, and connecting Los Angeles to trusted, affordable care and support. Learn more at lacare.org.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
I haven't had a blueberry pancake in a while, but they're pretty delicious.
I haven't had a pancake in like 10 years.
Yeah, I don't mind a blueberry pancake. I could be in for something like that.
Too sweet. I don't need that.
I saw somebody recently have a blueberry pizza, and I was like, nah, I don't think I want that.
Blueberries are very good for you, though. If you eat more blueberry, you'll get rid of all that visceral fat you got.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is giving away a Mercedes every Thursday in February. Club Serrano members play all month long to earn entries for your chance to win this powerful and luxurious full-size German SUV. Join for free today and don't miss your opportunity to drive off in a brand new Mercedes. It's all happening at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Lakers game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, so comforting and easy to share. Bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store, in the Asian and freezer aisles. BBGO for it, and bring something different to the table.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
You're listening to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
By the way, DeMarco, I see you rocking that quarter zip today, man.
Am I making a statement with this thing?
Yes.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
It's a quarter zip. We've had these forever.
You and I have been wearing these for 30 years.
Back to DeMarco and Travis.
What do you usually pay for tickets? Like, what's your... Or is that too personal? What's your cutoff point for tickets?
For what am I going to see?
Let's say it's LeBron's last game in New York. Or anything. Anybody's last game, something that means something
Not
to
much.
you.
Like to me, that's why I asked. Like,
okay,
to me, seeing the LeBron's last game is not something that I have to see.
Yeah.
You told me it's Shohei Ohtani's last game, I would dig a little deeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd be your cutoff there? $1,000 per ticket?
I can't do that.
Can't do that?
I can't get there for that.
A lot of money there.
Yeah.
Well, they say these Lakers tickets are getting expensive because I guess they think this might be his last go-round. I'm assuming this whole thing in Cleveland was their goodbye. He may not come back. He may play for him next year. Who knows?
Well, that's it right there. I think it's the who knows.
Right.
That I think that people are speculating that LeBron's reaction is why the Knicks tickets are probably a little more expensive than they might have been otherwise, or the most expensive tickets we've seen at the Garden since Kobe Bryant's final game there. So had LeBron's just sat there and had an expression on his face like he has on any other random game, I don't think that ticket spike would have happened there. I think his reaction to that really kind of has launched the conversation of, is this his last year? Is this his last year as a Laker? Is he going to play somewhere else next year? For the first time ever, I think that's a real conversation. I don't know. I change my mind based on what I see on any given night and how he plays. But I think what makes it so interesting to me, DeMarco in particular, is it's not only his decision. For the entirety of his entire professional basketball career, where he wants to play, who he wants to play with, which city he wants to be, was 100% up to him. He had high hand. He was able to, I want this guy, I don't want that guy. I want this coach, I don't want that coach. I want to play over here, I don't want to play over there. And everybody went, great. And when he would hit free agency, every team in the league would line up and say, we'll give you whatever you want. Because he was LeBron James, and they should have. It's not true anymore. He's in his 40s. He's going to be, next year would be year 24. He's really expensive, unless he wanted to take a really big pay cut. And there are not a lot of teams that have the space to do this thing other than maybe Cleveland. And again, they're in a weird spot because they're trying to win a title, and I don't know if he helps them do that necessarily. The Lakers make the most sense, but maybe they're ready to turn the page finally and move on to whatever's coming next. I really think his reaction was a very genuine one, and I don't think anybody knows what happens next. It's fascinating to me.
It's just weird. I'm trying to make the emotional connection, and I don't know why I'm not.
The emotional connection between which?
Like, worrying about where he's going to be. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's been like damn near half my life.
Yeah.
It's just weird, and I mixed emotions about it, I guess. And I do wonder what it's like for some of the younger players in the NBA with him still playing and this whole drama thing. Because it really just kind of spoke to me when those two guys, and DeAndre helped me, at the end of the game, the Cavaliers that said this is his house, not LeBron's house anymore. it's like they won by 30, and we're still talking about that. He kind of stole the show.
He's always going to steal. Until he's out of the league, he's going to steal the show.
Right.
This is part of the calculus.
On a bad night.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He could score 50, or he could go 0 for 50. We're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
And anywhere in between. This is why I think it's so interesting, is that does someone else want to bring that dynamic into their locker room of no matter what happens, we're going to talk about him.
Seems like the only safe haven is Cleveland.
Or here. And I think this is because I
wonder if
he's
they're
still
itching to do this again.
This is what's so maybe it's run its course. Maybe it's finally time to move on. But does he want to move on? And I'm not saying that does he want to move on for the Lakers. Maybe he feels like he's run his course here too. But this idea that he can go wherever he wants, it's just not true anymore.
Okay.
There are only a very small handful of places that would make sense for him to go.
When they do transform this team over the next 2 years, or even next year,
okay,
to get the best out of Luka, let's say it's built in Luka's image,
yes,
him and a bunch of defenders,
okay,
right? Isn't that the best one we can hope for?
And some lob threats.
And some lob threats.
Yeah, some lob threats. Yeah.
Okay, where does LeBron fit in that?
He doesn't.
He doesn't, but you can still plug him in the system to where he will understand. He will figure it out. That's the reason why it makes him.
But
great.
that's part of the question, DeAndre, I think, is does he understand it? Of course he does. He's LeBron James. Does he want to do that? Does he want to fit in? Or does think about the end of a guy like Vince Carter's career. Vince Carter wasn't playing, he played forever and was still pretty useful as a player, but the world didn't revolve around Vince Carter.
Where did he finish again?
I don't remember. He played on half the teams in the league.
Yeah. Okay.
But it never was the Vince Carter show. Every time that LeBron steps on a court, it's the LeBron James show. Maybe he's had enough. Maybe the Lakers have had enough. Maybe they've both had enough. Maybe neither of them had enough. But his emotional reaction to what at least potentially is his last game in Cleveland, I think made everybody go, oh, snap, he might be done. This may be the last time he comes through here or there or the next place, because he's just left it open-ended, which is his right. But it's really interesting that he had the react. And I'm skeptical of LeBron's motivations a lot of the time. I wasn't with this. This felt genuine to me.
I bet it was.
Yeah.
I bet part of it.
I have a question for you guys. It
was Atlanta. He finished up in Atlanta in 2020. Yes.
I think I asked, but I don't know if we actually got an answer when we were doing our meeting. If LeBron's not in a Laker uniform next season, is it because the Lakers are done with him or because LeBron's done with him?
I think that's a great question.
Or
and
mutual.
It may be neither or both.
Yeah. The partnership dissolved.
Put it this way. Had the Walter Group not bought the Lakers, I think we could be pretty certain that LeBron could stay in L.A. as long as he wanted.
I agree.
But because they did buy it, I don't know if that's true anymore. It may be true, but I do think that there's at least the possibility they go, listen, this doesn't make a lot of sense. We got to make a hard choice. I don't know if Jeannie would have been capable of making that same choice. It may be like LeBron's like, I'm done with this. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go close the show in Cleveland or Miami or somewhere else.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what's so interesting to me.
Didn't the Luka trade come first? I think it did
so.
before the sale.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like. That's when I put a clock on the LeBron Lakers.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Everybody did.
How in the heck are these two going to work together? And this is going to be Luka's team at some point.
I believe that clock was already hitting, though. Honestly, if Luka didn't get traded here, that clock was already hitting. It was already you started to see it kind of wind down as far as, okay, the Lakers are very, very fortunate to acquire Luka Doncic to start having another guy that they can build around, another superstar that they can have a different direction.
That gave them the out, D, because they didn't have an out. The Lakers didn't have an out of the LeBron business. And when people would bring that up, it was like, well, we need a superstar. Well, you don't have anybody else. Well, this is always the notion. And now that you have Luka, it's like, yeah, bro, we don't need you, and we can start
but
building.
They kind of do.
Well, they do because he's good.
Now, right, that's the thing. Like
now
they don't need him like they used to need him. They need him in a different way. They need him in a basketball way. They need him in he's a very good player way.
You need a plumber.
Right, but they don't need him in we need a headliner on the
You're
marquee.
not the hero.
You've got one.
Yeah.
You're not the leading man. You're going to have to play a bit role in this thing, or at least a supporting role in this thing.
You can steal it.
You can steal it. You absolutely
steal it if you want. Yeah.
So let me ask you, just again, we'll go back to it.
Yeah.
Do you think he's playing in the NBA next year?
Actually, I kind of do.
I do too.
I do. I just don't know where.
Believe yes.
You think so too?
I think so. Yes.
Laura?
Yes, but I don't know if he's going to be a Laker.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
that's
where.
the next one.
Yeah.
More likely the Lakers or elsewhere?
I would say elsewhere.
D.
I feel like the Lakers, if I'm being honest with you.
Elsewhere.
I think elsewhere too. I do, and you can make a powerful argument for that he's done. You can make a powerful argument that he's back. You can make a powerful argument that I think he goes somewhere else. This is why I'm enamored with this. Had he just sat there like, yeah, cool video, can we start the game? Then I don't think we're having this. But the way he reacted, and he talked about it after the game, that it had an emotional impact on him. Like LeBron doesn't do that a lot. I thought it was fascinating.
Yeah, it was. It's just, I don't know. It's just weird. I wish we could jumpstart into the future so we can start. It's not the world rebuild. It's more like transform.
Okay.
And, you start to look around for parts that may be here in 2 seasons and what it might look like and who's not going to be here. So
2 seasons, I feel certain that he will not be here for sure.
2 seasons, you're completely clear.
It's just 2 seasons, I'd be like, he'll be done playing basketball in general.
You think?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do too, but he's still, like, let's be a little mean here for a second. He's still, one of the 40 best players in the league?
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the 40 best players in the league, and he's probably better than that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why are we trying to shove him out the door? That's what I mean. Like, if you said 2 years,
I'm not trying to shove him out the door.
The universe is
not the NBA door. Play as long as you want.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get on.
That's
with,
different.
Right.
That's different.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Would the Cavs give him a 1-and-1? Maybe
go for it. It seems like that's the only spot where he's got, I guess, as close to universal love as possible.
I agree with you.
But this leads into another thing.
You can get away with the God act. Yeah.
In order for things like that to work, especially heading into the summer with LeBron, I mean, Wendy talked about it on Get Up. He's gonna have to take a pay cut,
a big one.
He's gonna take a big one.
His salary jumps out there.
Whichever team he goes on, because Cleveland is a team, in the second apron, they don't really have that much leeway to acquire the right guys,
and they're good,
and they're really good.
Yeah,
and they're playing good basketball without their main guys on the roster.
Right.
So they're looking at it as, okay, do we want to add in LeBron James?
Is he gonna?
Do you think he'll do it, D, because he's going back home and that's like where he wants to end his career?
This is where it gets so complicated, because I think if you just got everybody in a room, you get the owner of the team, the coach of the team, LeBron James, and the people that help him make these decisions. They're all just in a room and they're all just talking.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of these, we want to bring you back and give you the send-off that you want, that we want, but we also need to put together a basketball team that makes sense for us. And we also can't have the traveling LeBron James show everywhere we go, which may be impossible. It may just be impossible by virtue of who he is. But if he's like, listen, I just want to be here one last year, come through this and do this. And if I play 18, 20 minutes a night, that's fine. But if it's hey, man, I'm one of the 30 best players in the league, we got to figure something out. I need this amount of money for this amount of years. It's a totally different conversation.
What do you think his approval rating is here in L.A.? Just be honest.
50-50.
Yeah, 50-50.
Okay.
See,
good dip, good rise.
60-40.
He hasn't taken
60-40 to the good or the bad?
People are for him 40.
Okay.
Now.
Yeah, to the bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, he hasn't taken. So it's interesting when you really look at the course of his year. He's been a max player for a decade. He has not been under he's had a max contract.
Nor
for
should
his
he have
entire,
been.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only, literally his rookie year is the only year that he really had that minimal contract. He's been a max player for his entire career. So he's going to look at it to your point. He's still one of the best players on the court. So he's going to look at it as and honestly, the same thing with Stafford, as far as okay, we got to put the right pieces around. We got to improve our defense and stuff like that. But you got to look at it as he's still one of the better quarterbacks in the league. He's still one of the guys that can produce and help this team out.
If he were putting up the exact same season that he's putting up right now, but he was 33 instead of 41, there'd be a line out the door to sign him.
But he's not.
I understand that. But the point is that his age is what makes you go, it's not the performance. The performance is still at a crazy high level. Now, he has more bad nights than he used to have. I think that's the part that is indisputable. But the high nights are still pretty special, and the average nights are still pretty special. It's just, what do you want to pay for it, and do you want the circus in your locker room every single night?
Do you think you can win with it? The way, if you put him in Cleveland, does that make you better? That's my question.
Maybe.
Yeah. Are you better with LeBron if you're in Cleveland?
I don't know. Maybe.
Wherever you trade him to, are you instantly better? Even though he's
No, I don't think
even though
so.
you're a top 40 player, like you said, are you better with LeBron? And you're going to have to start him. He's not coming off the bench.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's part of that conversation.
You're signing
like, how
up
are we
for
going to
LeBron
use
Bowl.
you? Yeah.
I think the team that gets him, because again, I don't think he will be a Laker, but again, I'm not a ball knower. But it's back to your point, Trav. Am I okay with all the spectacle that goes on with LeBron? But I'm also going to potentially be the last team he's on. So you might just want that.
But it's okay.
You know
fair.
what I mean?
I agreed. If it's the last team he's on and it's Cleveland, it makes sense.
Yep.
And you deal with the circus that comes along with it.
Not like Shaq in
But-
Boston.
Right. Not that, well, I want to play, and that somebody, and I'm just making stuff up here.
I wonder how
don't
much
know
they
if that-
made off that.
But Sacramento says, we'll take LeBron James for a season. That would be awful for all parties involved.
This is wild.
And I don't think LeBron would do that. I think he understands his place in history, his legacy, but that, well, they're offering the most, I'll go over there for, it's like, that would be a weird deal. And that's why I think it really is LA or Cleveland or nothing. But I'm not quite sure which of those three has the lead. I think he plays, but I think he plays somewhere else.
I really do feel like, though, that like they're gonna go into it and they're looking like, all right, look, this is our plan. The right thing to do, Wendy said it himself, like the right thing to do is Lakers actually present the plan to him. Like, hey, look, this is what we're planning on doing as far as with the roster construction. This is our process moving forward. This is what we want to do around Luka Doncic because he is our foreseeable guy. We see him he is our next guy as far as in this Lakers superstar. How you fit in that roster construction, we're just letting you know this is what our plans are. And that's where I feel like
would you like to be a part of this?
Exactly. And I think that's where it's going to be where LeBron's all like,
and I get why he wouldn't. I get why he wouldn't
be a part of this.
Right. Because if I'm building a team, I'm not building it around a 42-year-old guy. But at the same time, it's not just any other 42-year-old guy.
I just wonder, is it like he doesn't think like us, obviously. No. He doesn't think like a normal human.
No.
Like when I used to ask Larry Fitzgerald, are you retiring this year? Remember how many retirement tours he had?
I do, yeah.
And he stayed like 8 years
he
longer.
He was still pretty good.
So I'm like, dude, are you going to retire? And he's like, why? Do I look like I should?
Yeah.
You know, that's
the answer
like
for LeBron is no.
Same with the shoe guys. Like, are you saying my shoes are dirty? You know what I mean? Right. No. But he may be looking at like, what do you mean? I still think I can. I'm great.
And this is
I'm LeBron.
100%. And I'm sure he believes that, and he should believe that, and that's why he's played 20 plus years and been who he is because he has an unwavering belief in himself. I understand that.
Yeah.
But that for the first time ever,
or just. Like I said, you got to go in there and talk LeBron into taking less money.
But there's the thing.
Good luck.
But for the first time ever, it's not up to him exclusively. It's up to him and the teams. For the first time ever, teams will go.
He doesn't have the choice.
He doesn't have high hand. He's got sway. He's got some pull, but he doesn't get to call. This is the first time he's ever have to collaborate as opposed to just say, I'll go there, or I'll go there, or I want this, or I want that. They have to say yes to, and not a lot of people are willing to say yes.
He doesn't have the physical leverage anymore because he was so, like you said, at 33, you still have 10 more years of this. Or
by the way, to add on, Bergman texted me as far as like because you mentioned like Shaq going to the Celtics, ending his career there. Like Bergman texted Michael Jordan on the Wizards.
We kind of. I mean, the Wizards got something out of that.
And Michael Jordan, Shaq on the Celtics was terrible.
Yeah.
Shaq on the Cavs was terrible.
I can't
Michael
see
Jordan
LeBron
on the
doing
Wizards wasn't peak Jordan, but he wasn't terrible.
Let me take that back.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat said,
I would be
what about
surprised if LeBron did that. Like you just hung in there for 5 different teams towards the end.
I don't think he would.
I don't know. No. I mean, I was shocked when Shaq did it.
Me too.
I would be completely surprised. Like it's just not dawning on you. It's time to go. You know, now you're wearing the Suns gear. Now you're with Boston. Now you're here. Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, I would be surprised. What were you saying, Laura?
Somebody in the chat said that they see LeBron going to the Knicks. And I'm like, I don't
That would be weird, man. That would just be weird. I understand it. It's New York. It's MSG. It's all. But
what's the click? What's the connection there?
Right, because it's
the king
Knicks,
in New York.
I guess.
I mean, you're 10 years too late.
And then some.
The end. The gray
and
king.
Here's the other thing.
Yeah.
The Knicks are good. They don't like the Knicks for a long time weren't good. The Knicks for a long time needed star power. They have stars. They're good. They don't. This would smack of desperation when they're not desperate.
It would be. Yeah, it would be.
It's not.
Crazy.
They're not for the first time in a long time. They're not. They're not a desperate team. They're a good team.
I would hope that happens for one reason and one reason only. Stephen A. Smith is a Knicks fan. That would be fun, right? That would be awesome. Oh my God, something else to talk about. That's just. Really
Do you think he'll tell us? Do you think he will announce? Like, let's assume
announce.
Like, let me lay it out.
Yeah.
So, he wakes up tomorrow morning, and in his head, he said, "You know what? I think this is going to be it. This is my last season in the league." Does he tell us that, or does he let the season play out and then say, "That's it for me"?
I mean, if he wants to control the narrative and like have everything be about him, if everything that people say about him, it's all about him, then yeah, go ahead and announce it. This is it. Then every night is your night. They'll be talking about you until the end of the season, regardless of who becomes champion. But I mean, isn't that the way he's supposed to go out?
I think it's entirely personal preference. Like Tim Duncan just disappeared.
Just
Kobe
ran off
Bryant
the floor.
took a victory lap.
Yeah.
But they're both fine. Both ways are fine. It's just a matter of how you want to do it.
I'm taking my talents to my home.
Yeah, to my couch.
Yep.
I feel like I don't know, because maybe just because the way that the team is still playing and they're still in the middle of the Western Conference, and as far as like we talk about it themselves, like they still truly believe that they can go out there and win, and if they feel like they're maybe a big man away or maybe a guy away to actually get to over that hump to compete with guys in Western Conference. So I feel like that's why he's kind of like, you know what, I'm gonna just ride this season out, and if we don't end up having success when come to playoffs, okay, then that's when I'm gonna see where my decision's at, see where I go, and then that's when you start to see a formal announcement.
Speaking of that, Luka loves some Jackson Hayes. Can't you tell?
We kind of saw this with the Dodgers. Now, obviously, the Dodgers were in a different, they're in a different situation than the Lakers are, because the Dodgers were the favorites and the heavy favorites going into the postseason. But Clayton Kershaw let everybody know before the end of the season. Like he gave everybody kind of a heads up. Hey, this is it for me. This is the last time that I'm going to play. I'm going to retire after all this. And we talked about it when it went down. And I think at least part of that, maybe not all of it, but at least a part of it was a little bit of a, hey, fellas, let's get serious here. This is my last ride on this. Like, I want to go out on top of this. Let's go do this together. And he's obviously incredibly popular with his teammates, as is LeBron. He's incredibly well-respected, as is LeBron. And when they say, guys, this is it for me, everybody stands up a little straighter and gets a little bit more committed.
I hope so. I do. I hope so. The only ending I can think of is, like I said, when the screen goes black in The Sopranos, because there's no way to end that show. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, there's nothing, like, what do you give them? I don't know how LeBron exits stage left. We've never been this high before. You're the only guy doing this thing. So you basically...
Yeah, it's unprecedented.
You basically get to call your own shot, even though you're not the guy anymore.
Oh, and he's earned the right to call his own shot.
He has earned the right.
Absolutely. Yeah. And if he wants to do it completely quietly, great. But if he wants to go out with a big brass band everywhere he goes, also great. He gets to make that decision. He's earned it.
I think he's going to go out that way. The question I keep bouncing around is, I wonder if you're LeBron, do you want to stay here?
Maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to stay here and watch, I guess, what do you call that? Hasten your exit? Because it's clear this is not your team. It's Luka's. It's going to be right in your face every day. Or would you rather go someplace else for a quasi-fresh start?
There's no place he's going to go where it's going to be his team, that he would realistically end up.
That would kind of turn it over to him?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean,
I don't think so.
But I don't know how, like you said, he's been a max player. I don't know how you accept less. That would be a tough conversation, especially when he thinks I can still get this thing
100%.
Done. Except for last night.
What does he want? Does he want the teary farewell? Does he want to be on a great team? Because if he wants to be on a great team that has a chance to win, he's going to have to take a cut. He's going to have to.
Yes, of course.
And if that's what he wants, then he may do it, because it's not like he needs to pay his mortgage or put his kids through school. He's good. He's done that. But if it's just, hey man, I want one last chance at making a run at this. I'm going to come back. I'm going to take a big cut. Spend this money somewhere else. Let's get some of these pieces and let's make one more.
There's the other way, and this is pie in the sky. It'll never happen. Ever, ever, ever. This is why when you brought up Wendy, it made me think of something else. He was talking about Giannis. Giannis should stay in the East. It's easier to get there. That's the other way LeBron says goodbye, is standing on the podium.
Where?
On a championship with the Lakers.
With who?
This year. This is your year. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's the only other exit I ever thought of. The king goes out that way.
And I might bat third for the Dodgers this year, but I don't like my chances.
And I can run really, really fast.
Yeah.
Right.
No doubt. That's crazy. Oh, my gosh. Oh,
I just don't see him not doing like a whole farewell. I just don't see that.
The NBA will mandate it. I think it'll be
I don't think
weird.
so either. I don't think so either. I think he likes the celebration of who he is. And he's earned it. And I'm not judging it at all, but if he's going to do that, he's going to have to say it pretty soon because we're running out of time.
Speaking of that, Dickie V got back to me. I texted him about the whole Belichick thing. He's a Hall of Fame coach. I wanted to get his opinion on this whole first ballot Hall of Fame stuff and look at the
holy
the
smoke,
link.
that's long.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if I bet he typed that whole thing. That cannot
he didn't voice it?
That cannot be voice memo.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
I finally made the transition to voice text.
It's awesome, isn't it?
It's terrific.
Yep. Congratulations. You're about to become fat.
I know.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, my fingers.
You're losing calories, man.
Does it work?
Yes.
It works well enough. It's not perfect, but it works well enough.
Do it while you walk.
My Siri sucks every time. And because I'm bilingual and I speak in Spanglish, definitely not it. So I do voice notes for certain people when we do that. But Siri does not like me, man.
Oh.
It does not.
The
So
Spanglish would be a challenge.
yeah, even when I do English, I'm like, well, I know I got an accent, but damn, Siri, you're doing me dirty. Sometimes I text something and someone will be like, what? And I'm like, oh, that's not what I meant.
Just because you have an accent, I don't think is it. Because I say things that they're like, no, that's not even close to what I said.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel better.
Hold on. So you're actually just sitting there texting in the voice?
No. I'm talking when I'm occupied. When I'm sitting on my couch pretending to watch TV, I'm still going to type it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, DeAndre, you got very what? I know people that do that, DeAndre.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
When I go on my walks, I do it through my watch.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Every now and then, that idea pops in your
Hey,
head. You got to
Siri,
bring that up.
text DeMarco.
I got to read
All the
this.
time.
He writes like Melville. I have to go back and read this again. But the
you ever
last
read Moby
part
Dick?
about Belichick was the most salient part. I'll tell you what
don't,
he
don't
said.
go yet. Did you ever read Moby Dick?
Several times.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
Impenetrable.
Bro,
Awful.
if you need a sleep aid, get the book.
It's not a sleeping, but it's not an easy
No.
digestible.
Oh my God, yes. The one
lot.
book I never finished was War and Peace.
No. You can have your Tolstoy. I'm good. I'm good. I'll take Stephen King.
All right, I'll tell you what
Oh,
this text
I
said next
love
about
Stephen
Belichick.
King.
DFAR, Travis, ESPN LA.
All right, guys, and at my family's carne asada, like I told you earlier, the food always matters. And lately, the star of our table has been Amor Salsita. Amor Salsita, to me, is something special. It's women-owned, which I love. It's homemade, authentic salsas made to share with the people you love. The kind of salsa that brings familia together. Founders Jerry and Erica brought the bold, vibrant flavors of Mexico straight from their kitchen to yours, and honestly, it truly shows. I use it for everything, dipping chips, marinating our favorite grilled dishes on tacos, and even adding a little kick to drinks when we're entertaining. It's that versatile, it's that easy, and it always gets people asking, what is this? And the flavors, smoky, juicy, chunky tomato, tangy tomatillo, creamy avocado, roasted varieties, and my personal favorite, the mango habanero. Whether you like it mild or bold, there's truly something for everyone at the table. For recipe ideas and inspirations, visit amorsalsita.com. And next time you're shopping, pick up Amor Salsita at Vaughn's, Albertsons, or Pavilions in the produce section. Amor Salsita, from our kitchen to yours, amor in every bite.
Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
You know, I minored in interpretive dance.
At Bowling Green?
At Bowling Green.
Did you really?
No. Was there some part of you that believed that? Wait a minute. Was there some part of you that believed that?
Here's why.
Okay.
As John Ireland would say, and here's why.
Yeah.
You were a pop culture major.
Pop culture major.
When you
with
were
a minor in interpretive dance.
I was going to say, when you are a pop culture major, similar to how I was a theater major
Yes.
for a little while, when you choose that type of, some would say, useless major,
yeah,
at that point, the minor is just gravy. Like, you might as well do interpretive dance as your minor.
I don't even think I had a minor. I had a major. I don't think I had a minor. Bowling Green, by the way, has a college of pop culture.
Mason and Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
Playing sports? Protective eyewear can help prevent serious eye injuries.
Vision protection matters as much as helmets and pads. This National Eye Care Month tip is sponsored by VisionWorks. See the difference.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Lakers game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, so comforting and easy to share. Bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store, in the Asian and freezer aisles. BBGO for it, and bring something different to the table.
Collectors, Front Row Card Show is back at the Pasadena Convention Center, January 31st to February 1st. Biggest show ever! Baseball, football, basketball, and hockey cards, plus Pokemon, Marvel, Star Wars, and comic books. CGC and JSA will be there. So bring your cards, comics, and autographs to sell, trade, or get them graded. More than 500 tables, thousands of dollars in free prizes. Don't miss it! Front Row Card Show, Pasadena Convention Center, Saturday and Sunday, January 31st to February 1st, 11 to 5. For more info, go to frontrowcardshow.com. That's frontrowcardshow.com.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
Have you slept in silk pajamas yet?
No.
Try it.
Really?
You'll be like, what was I thinking?
Really?
Yeah.
You are hanging out with the Rams Super Bowl champ and Sweet Tea.
You guys like silk, right? No?
Back to the guys.
All right, I'm not going to read this whole thing from Coach Vermeil, but what he said basically is there's a problem with the voting process. When he went in, it was kind of independent. Now they put all three categories together: contributor, senior players, and coach finalists. So I could see how, was it Vahe Gregorian who's taking all the abuse right now?
Yes.
Because he was the guy that voted for Roger Craig. And I still have to hit myself in the head to remember that Roger Craig's not in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. Roger freaking Craig is not in the Hall of Fame.
Awesome. Yeah.
Let me
he
get
outed
loud on
himself, by the way. He was the one that was like, hey, I'm one of the people that did not vote for Belichick.
Yeah.
So he outed himself. He talked about it, and he wanted to express
on the backdrop that it's stupid. I'm with you. I'm not backing off stupid. I'm just saying I understand the sentiment. It seems like it is. The voting process is flawed because L.C. Greenwood should be in the Hall of Fame, and this is his last chance. Roger Craig should be in the Hall of Fame. This could be his last chance. Belichick will be in the Hall of Fame. We all know this, right? So I can understand that if you made that call. But if it's anything else, if Belichick was mean to you and this is your way of getting them back,
stupid.
Right, you should lose your vote. And I did know this. I've had several friends that have gone through this Hall of Fame process. And when they told me about it, when I learned more about it, it shocked the hell out of me because basically it comes down to how you are presented, how dynamic of a speaker you are.
Mm-hmm.
It should be with Belichick and certain guys, let's just turn on the tape.
Hey,
leave it.
Here's my presentation for Bill Belichick. We're done.
That's it.
Just throw it. We're done. His name is Bill Belichick, that guy for the Patriots. We done here? Yeah, we're done. Okay, he's in. I understand how it happened. I'm talking about the why it happened. And I'm not trying to kick Roger Craig or L.C. Greenwood or anybody else out of the Hall of Fame. I'm not trying to kick. I'm saying that if there's a system that exists where Bill Belichick doesn't go into the Hall of Fame on the first try, the system is stupid.
I know. Even if you're pure of heart and felt the same way, you shouldn't be pressured into having to jam them all in.
Yeah.
Like, I got to put all these dudes on their last leg on the same
especially
list
when
as
there's so
Belichick.
few people actually voting. Like the baseball thing, and I'm not defending the baseball methodology because that's pretty stupid too, but there are so many people that vote for the Baseball Hall of Fame that if I'm voting for, Ken Griffey Jr., who I think got close to like 99% or something like that, I know for sure he's going in because he's going to get everybody else's. But when there's a much smaller amount of that, every single vote matters. What the hell are we doing?
You know what I am interested in? If we can ever find out one of these people that said no, like Belichick is not first ballot, and you want to stand to that. If you, I believe the Spygate, I believe Deflategate. I forgot that Bill Belichick was fined $500,000. Remember that? I think it's the largest fine ever. So if you actually had an axe to grind or like a legit case on
then
why,
say it with your shoulders back.
well, I would love to hear it. Tell me.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
If you believe that Bill Belichick's credentials are fraudulent for whatever reasons,
right?
Okay, but say it out loud.
Yes.
Make your case.
Right. The one guy with his hand down when everybody's I would love to hear this so I'll know, because it doesn't make sense to me. And I hope that the Pro Football Hall of Fame, because they are separate, I hope they come to their senses and realize. I do.
I do too.
On the other hand, all publicity is good publicity. Everybody's talking about you.
I guess.
and as soon as your favorite player from your favorite team comes up for the Hall of Fame, you're gonna be right back at it.
Yeah, but that's not this. This is not anybody's favorite. Like, this is everybody's least favorite guy.
No. I'm just saying this. Like, in a year when your guy comes up, I wouldn't say you'll forget about it, but you'll be right back there. This could be the worst thing or the best thing.
I punted on the Baseball Hall of Fame a long time ago. Well, whenever Scott Rowland went in, that was, and we were getting closer and closer with Craig Biggio and other guys like that. But it was like, okay, put in whoever you want. I don't care anymore. Like,
right.
we've got to the point, and I'm not saying that they aren't good, but it's like it's become less exclusive than I believe it should be. And now we're doing the exact opposite over here, where somebody that clearly is worthy of induction has to wait for reasons.
At some point, what year are we? What season is this in the NFL? I came in on 75 in 94. I'm doing bad math. I'm trying to figure out.
6 play. That's another 32 years, so 105.
Okay, so 105 years. 107 years into this. Add 25 more. That hole's going to get pretty big and pretty watered down. At some point, I don't know how you cut it off.
It'll get bigger because there's always going to be great players, but I don't think it has to get watered down. It will get bigger because there are always going to be great players.
And it's going to change. There's 17-game seasons now. Everything's going to be different.
This is my thing. I never do this argument statistically. I do it on is he in? Yeah. Is Shohei Ohtani a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Done. He's in.
Right.
Is let me think of somebody else who's kind of.
Well, hold on.
Is Kenley Jansen a Hall of Famer? There's a case to be. He's out.
Made.
But the second we do this is my point. It should be for Shohei Ohtani.
The was, I don't know his numbers off the top of my head. I don't know shows either. I just know what I see.
That's my point. You just made my point for me.
Yeah?
That you know what you see with Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, that guy's in. Albert Pujols is in. Mike Trout is in. But if I got to go, well, let me check the math.
But what if I find out this dude's been like,
but it's not
15-time All-Star. I just didn't know it because I'm an idiot.
I would be very hard-pressed to find somebody that's been a 15-time All-Star that you didn't know about. You know what I mean? Like, that's my point, is that if you got to go to, I didn't know he had a little bit of this or a little bit of that, I want only those guys in. And I only want the Hall of Fame for Ricky Henderson and Ken Griffey Jr. I want it to be so exclusive that there is no debate.
It's impossible to get in.
Yeah, it should be virtually impossible to get in. That's what it's there for.
I think we knocked down that door a while back. But it still doesn't erase the fact that we are still putting in people where it's a no-brainer. Sometimes we err.
That's what I mean. Like, it will always get bigger because there's always going to be another Griffey, another Shohei, another, Albert Pujols. There will always be another great guy of his era. But I don't need to have the next Scott Rowland in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, one more thing. Just before we get done with the Belichick thing. I'm just asking, having fun, not playing devil's advocate, right? But let's just take Spygate. What if that's legit? What if it's more than what you knew?
Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting conversation.
Would that disqualify you?
Not from getting in the Hall of Fame. It wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deflategate, whatever. What else happened? What else did he do wrong?
If there was a way to prove that every game that he coached, that he knew what was going to happen before it happened, that's disqualifying.
Right.
If he occasionally had
Every
an
now and
advantage
then, yeah.
that maybe some other guys had, maybe some other guys did not, I don't know.
Well, you know what this has done? This is really for some other coaches, the ones that are outraged. It's good. Some other coaches have said, we did it too. No one said that back then when Spygate was hot.
Yeah.
Everybody closed their mouths. But I told you, everybody would try something like this. He's not the first guy. He just got caught.
PEDs in baseball. There are guys in the Hall of Fame that use PEDs.
Absolutely.
They just didn't get popped.
That no one knew about.
Yeah,
Yes.
and that's why keeping Bonds and A-Rod and Clemens out is ridiculous.
This is the greatest example of Belichick's genius to me was he was the guy that came up with this because it's kind of twisted. The team hotel. Remember this?
Uh-huh.
Where he would send somebody to your team hotel and go through your stuff. That's brilliant. Who thinks, right, you're leaving stuff in the trash, stuff everywhere. You may even find a playbook.
Never know.
Right. Is that his fault or yours?
No, that's yours.
Right.
Yeah, that's yours.
Right.
Burn bag, baby.
But it's smart.
Put it through the shredder.
But who thinks to send a guy over there? That's what I'm saying.
A devious mind who also never misses a trick.
And there's no rule against it, right? You didn't tell me I couldn't do
Just
it.
because I'm more clever, it might be more diabolical,
Yes.
but I thought of it.
Earnhardt, Belichick, same thing. We have Shop Talk coming up next.
We do.
My favorite part of the show. I'm mad at you, by the way. Hold on, before we go. I'm mad at
Me?
you. Yeah, I'm mad at you.
What did I do?
Because he cannot wear baseball gear. We
Sure he
haven't
can.
crowned the champion yet.
Do whatever you want.
Dude, see, no. That's why you got Sean Mannion as a coordinator.
What are you, a showzilla now?
No, I'm just telling you. He just broke a faux pas, so when something bad happens, that's how you do.
But the Super Bowl doesn't concern me. I don't care for the Seahawks. I don't care
we
for the
haven't
Patriots.
crowned the Lombardi. Hasn't touched new hands. We don't know who the champion is.
Okay, but the World
Rams
Baseball
aren't
League is
winning.
right around the
You're
corner.
saying you don't love the Lombardi. That's what it
You're
means.
good. Do you?
We got Shop Talk coming up next. DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA. Hey, it's D-Far here. You can play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, Southern California's premier resort casino experience. Please don't get stuck in traffic when you don't have to. The best casino resort in Southern California is less than an hour away. Pechanga gives guests all the amenities they expect of a world-class resort. Exceptional entertainment. Love that. Great concerts and shows, dining, spa, golf, Travis. Lots of that stuff. I love the spa. And let's not forget round-the-clock gaming excitement. They got you covered. The casino floor is huge. Wait till you see it. 1,100 hotel rooms and suites. The spa, the golf course, 20 bars and restaurants. You can bar crawl and have so much fun. It makes Pechanga Resort Casino one of the largest resort casinos in the country. So why don't you come see why readers of Newsweek and USA Today have voted Pechanga Resort Casino the best casino outside of Las Vegas. So if your idea of entertainment is kicking it poolside, that is all me with a little drink with a little umbrella in it, or putting a great bet on blackjack, Pechanga Resort Casino is waiting for you right now. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number, 888-PECHANGA, to book a reservation or for more info. Also, you can follow them on Instagram right now at Pechanga Casino. Up-to-the-minute news and information. See you at the pool.
And it's a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Call 213-799-0139 right now. That number one more time, 213-799-0139 right now. Be caller number 7 and win a pair of GA tickets to watch the Lakers Knicks at Cosm Los Angeles this Sunday at 4 p.m. Experience the energy, the crowd, and the game like never before, only with ESPN LA.
All gas, all Lakers.
The Grammy road trip keeps rolling, and now it hits the nation's capital tomorrow in D.C.
And now a steal by Jackson Hayes, and now he's got to run out. Slam dunk, he did a gypsy do between his legs.
LeBron, Luka, and the purple and gold battle the Washington Wizards at Capital One Arena. Coverage begins tomorrow at 2:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. Our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Our steamed vegetables and signature salads are made fresh for you. Our sauces are more flavorful for you, from sweet and spicy to fiery hot. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You sleep naked?
I do. Completely unencumbered.
He likes to be free.
Put him on the board.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
So if you and I are on the road and we get caught in the same motel and we got to share a room,
yeah,
you can't sleep unless you're naked.
I would prefer to be unencumbered.
Back to the guys.
Guys, the big game is around the corner. But before that, it's NBA trade deadline. ESPN LA and Hendrix Gin are taking over Rock and Brews and also going to next Thursday,
Take
February
it over.
5th. I'm excited. You guys talk so much about Hendrix that, well, I can't partake. I'm gonna be working, but maybe after.
I can.
So February 5th for the Super Week trade deadline party, join Mason in Ireland with special guest O'Shea Jackson Jr., followed by our show, DeMarco and Travis, while we broadcast live from noon to 5:30. Become an NBA Ginsider. Follow every Lakers move live and win Laker tickets. It's all happening next Thursday at Rock and Brews in El Segundo. See you there.
I love Rock and Brews.
Speaking of Ginsiders,
Yeah.
I can taste the Hendrix gin that's going to happen on Saturday night. I'm giving myself a one-day off-ramp from dry January.
Special
I don't know
dispensation.
if you guys knew this, but January in 2026 only has 30 days. And it comes to an end tomorrow night.
I give you so much props,
Thank
Trav.
you.
I don't do a lot of drinking anymore, but I don't like being told or telling myself, because I know you did it on your own.
It's a nice reset.
You know what I mean? To not drink, because I'm like, I like me a glass of wine
We
sometimes.
went to do our picnic yesterday down at the beach.
Yeah.
And put
that
a
looks
little
so nice.
Heineken 0.0s in the cooler.
The last time. There you go.
Yeah. Well, no, there's tonight and
Bruh,
tomorrow. I got to
you
get
go
through
have
2
You're
more
almost,
days.
you're almost there.
I'm gonna make it. I'm good.
And also, because I might have given the number wrong, and I apologize, but it's a Cosmic Ticket Thursday. Call 213-799-0139. 213-799-0139 right now. Caller 7, you win a pair of GA tickets to watch the Lakers Knicks at Cosm Los Angeles. This Sunday,
Great prize.
oh my God, I love Cosm.
Yep,
at
me
4
too.
p.m., experience the energy, the crowd, and the game like never before. Only with ESPN LA. One more time, 213-799-0139.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Yeah, you already circled it. Guess whose birthday it is today?
Let me check. Hold on. Let me just go through this list. Oh, look at that. Heather Graham turns 56 years old today.
How
wow.
did I know? Okay.
Wow.
When did you fall in love? What movie?
The first time I really did like it, wait, who is that? Was Swingers, where she was sitting at the bar at the end of Swingers, and she looked amazing.
That movie is underrated.
She's a good actor, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big fan of Heather Graham.
What was the TV show she did? Homeland, right? Was that her?
No, that was Claire Danes. That was
is that
Homeland.
Claire Danes? I'm sorry. What's Heather Graham? What's her other big movie? Let me look her up.
She was in Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights.
She was Roller Girl in Boogie Nights.
She was Roller Girl in Boogie Nights. There you go. Wow.
I like that movie, too.
Yes. Tom
Did
Selleck.
I tell you I saw One Battle After Another?
Did you?
Speaking of PTA movies.
And?
It's good. I liked it. It's long, and we broke it up a little bit. But
wait. Is it good or is it great?
It's good.
Okay.
It's good.
Is anybody great in it?
Leo's great in it.
Leo's great in it.
And the woman that played his love interest is the girl, I don't know how old she is, that played his daughter is really, really good, too.
Okay,
Sean
tell me one thing.
Sean Penn is absolutely unhinged throughout the entire movie.
Is he? Well, I was going to say, is he the? Never mind. Because I want to see it because of him and the role he's playing.
Penn or Leo?
No, Sean Penn.
Yeah.
It looks like he looks like his character. Like he really got into it.
Oh, he did. By the way, he's super jacked. Like he's super fit.
Okay.
It's a good movie. I think you would like it.
I can't wait to see that. Tom Selleck is 81. We kind of knew that.
Magnum is 81.
Magnum is 81. Yes. Magnum
that's a
is
81. Slap across the face.
Oprah is 72 today. Yes.
I bet every day for Oprah's a pretty good day.
You think? Absolutely. It's funny. It's like being like our day off. You're not doing anything and you're still getting paid.
Oh, Oprah. My God.
Adam Lambert is 44.
The American Idol.
Yes.
Yeah.
Justin Hartley. You got me there. Who's Justin Hartley?
I know who Justin Hartley is. Susan likes Justin Hartley.
He's
an actor. He was in This Is Us. He's in a show on CBS. I think it's called Tracker. Handsome young actor.
Okay.
It's a handsome-looking guy. That's all. Yeah.
As soon as he said Susan, I got it.
Yeah.
Uncle Charlie is 73 today? Yes, sir. Charlie Wilson. Yes, sir. I did not know that. My kid knows who Charlie Wilson is.
You have a cool kid.
He showed up on this TV show she watched.
Oh, yeah?
Called Family Reunion. And now she knows who Uncle Charlie is.
That's great.
And his voice. Terry Kinney's also 72. Any of these dates jump out? 1977, number one hit, Rolls Royce with Car Wash.
Oh, yeah.
I think everybody in the world knows that song.
I do.
Yes.
And I don't know a lot of songs, and I know that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
1861, Kansas became the 34th state.
That could have been skipped. Kansas.
No. Well,
it's a square in the middle of the middle.
They're about to get a football team.
Yeah, right.
They're about to get a football team. Speaking of books, 1845, Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven was published in the New York Evening Mirror.
Yeah. I love Edgar Allan Poe.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah, so my little brother, I tell you guys that I have two autistic brothers. One of them is just a wizard with computers, and the other one loves poetry.
Okay.
So the love that he has for poetry and Edgar Allan Poe sparked my love of it, and he can recite so much of it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I love it.
He wrote some very good, creepy stories.
Very creepy.
Yes, very creepy. Yeah. Very dark.
Yeah.
That's
very
scary.
dark. Also, really, really quick, because Michael Mendes from Echo Park won the Cosm ticket.
Hey, way to go, Michael.
He wanted to give you guys a shout out. He said that he loves listening to the entire crew. So I just want to let you know.
Thanks, Michael.
Did you know what happened in 2004 today?
I just read that.
Yes.
Yeah. That was a good day.
The day you were saved. Major League Baseball owners approved the $430 million sale of the Los Angeles Dodgers from News Corp to Frank McCourt.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the only time in history where Dodger fans are like, hell no, I'm not going. Frank McCourt, the Dodgers draw 4 million people a year.
Yeah.
Okay, with 3 million people a year. They get to 4 this last year. The Dodger Stadium on a Tuesday night against the Pirates is full. Frank McCourt made people stop going to Dodger games.
God,
the only thing that Frank McCourt did right was sell the team to Mark Walter and the Guggenheim guys.
That's the best thing he did.
Because those guys were like, get out of the way, bro. Watch this. Wow. And that's when it took off.
2004 wasn't that long ago. I mean,
know.
It was, but it wasn't that long ago. And consider where you are right now.
They did a good job. Look, and I'm not even being like a wise guy when I say this. This is why I'm very optimistic about the future of the Lakers. Not just because they have one of the great players in Luka, but they're going to have some really, really smart people in charge of stuff.
Is this, the first Nestle Crunch winner was it the dunk contest? Yeah, Larry Nance used do you remember this in 1984?
I do.
Larry Nance beating Dr. J. And Dominique in the dunk contest. I was so mad.
So when I was a kid, I lived in Phoenix for a period of time.
Yeah.
And Larry Nance came up with the Suns when he was a kid, like a rookie in the league. And Larry Nance was such a high flyer. It's like he was like Anthony Edwards. Like he was so athletic in a time where the league was obviously athletic, but there wasn't a lot of that in the league.
Yeah.
And he showed up. It's like, what is going on with that guy?
Really?
He was one of my favorites as a kid.
I had no idea who he was in 1984. I was so mad. I want to see Dominique and I want to see Dr. J.
Yeah.
Who is this Larry Nance dude?
I think he went on the Cavs. But when he came up with the Suns, and he was unbelievable.
Wow. I miss those days, those salad days when we were seeing spectacular dunks.
And the best players were doing it.
Everybody was doing it.
Michael
it was fun.
Jordan, Dominique Wilkins.
Do you subscribe to that? Are you in the dunk contest? They said LeBron ruined the dunk contest. Have you heard that before?
By never doing it?
By never doing it.
It's all good.
It's all good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Jackson Ace is in the dunk contest.
He is. How about that? You see, look, he almost got hung on the rim. Now, don't go out there and embarrass yourself.
You know who my favorite modern, he's retired, but the guy that was like revitalized it for me very briefly was Dwight Howard.
With the Superman deal.
Yes.
Yeah.
When Dwight Howard did the Superman dunk with the cape and was literally parallel to the floor for a period of time, I'm like, all right, you got me.
Going with Nate Robinson?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Dwight got me back in for a minute.
I wonder can it draw you back in now?
No. Well, I shouldn't say no. You need to put the real guys back in it. Jackson, with all due respect,
all-time dunk lineup.
If Anthony Edwards did it right now, if
Ja Morant.
Ja Morant did it right now.
Zion Williamson.
Even if it was a guy like Wemby, who's 11 feet tall, who'd be kind of a trip to see him try to do it, but you got to put the stars in.
Ralph Sampson, part 2. Yeah. Remember he did the dunk contest?
Yeah.
His feet never left the ground.
No, I know.
That's you give that a 10. This has been fun. Cannot wait. Catch y'all.
3-day weekend.
Peace. Have a good weekend.
Get ready, SoCal. Hard Rock Casino Tejon is kicking off the new year in high gear. Unity by Hard Rock members can earn entries all January long for the $500,000 drive